Okay, I'm starting today's recording. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of El Camino.
Everybody's dead, bro.
Yeah. It's
I'm here. I'm here.
it's rough goings. Uh,
It is.
in
You
game,
know, we gotta read what stuff do.
two of our characters and an NPC is dead. Out of game, I feel like shit. Ty, you on the same boat as me right now, or
I also do not feel good.
wonderful?
I mean,
We're
yeah.
we're fit to form, But I believe this shows us a testament to our dedication to our viewer.
Yo, what's good? What's good, chat?
Was good, chat.
What's good, Twitch
Hope,
chat?
hope you're having a good day right now. Whoever's
Yo,
watching.
go punch your dad. Go punch your dad right now.
Whoa.
Don't actually
Hey,
do that.
I just
I want
got
everybody to
punched
make
4
sure to keep
times.
streaming Rich Millionaire on Spotify. The broke boys love the
Don't keep
attention.
streaming that. Don't keep streaming that. Stream that new shit.
Then you should.
Stream fuck, what's it called?
Stream Gert.
Anyways, listen to Broke Boys.
This isn't all that there is. I hope you guys like that little cover of White Ferrari.
Swish, that's what it's called. Swish.
Sweet, bro, I had to look it up.
Nah, I could not remember what the fuck it was called.
Alright, so
I don't know,
Khalil's
the best
not
memories
here,
are
so
on
who wants to? I mean, he wasn't gonna get an inspiration anyways. His character's dead. Why don't we get a
Ah.
why don't we get a little recap for the viewers?
Yo, so
Yo.
session. We started off where we left off,
We started off where we left off.
which was inside the troll camp with some prisoners. Prettiness had just casted a hypnotic pattern.
I believe it was harmonic pattern.
Yeah, harmonic pattern. Prettiness version.
For Dita's version.
Yeah, so
Bro, it's not
we
Taylor
instantly
Swift.
did some combat. We murked 3 little trolls and one spirit troll. Kind of effortlessly, Perdidas went down, unsurprisingly. But she was able to be healed by Charles, and then we beat these guys. We had our boy, I forgot his name actually, because
Ardius.
we have Fisher guy, Ardius. Ardius, he freed the other prisoners, and they ran away. Yeah, that guy. And then after the combat, we took a short rest. Perdidas wanted to make a long one, but that was not happening. And then you found this book, which I tried to lockpick it and it burned me with necrotic damage.
which you're resistant to.
Yes, and then the amulet of Vesh that I was holding also started like burning hot
Ooh.
when the book was in close proximity to it. So I can only assume that that's got something to do with that.
Let me know, Mr. Aries Meyer. The amulet of what? Of who? Of what?
Vesh? Was it Vesh?
And who is Vesh? Do we know?
He is evil. Like he's not a main god. He's like a little bitch god, but he's not nice. But yeah. And then we did a short rest. Anything else happened during the short rest? I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
We ate a fish. I gave Produce a health potion. She drank one of them, and then we continued on to the lair of Mr. Wellers.
All right, let's see here. Mr. Weller's swamp. What happened in the Mr. Weller's swamp? Let me hear from someone else.
Oh no! Something happened before that.
Oh, something happened before that.
Something before that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, can I say how long this took me? All for nothing. Ugh,
Man.
man.
Yo, Elgin, you here, Elgin?
I'm here.
What happened? What happened after we took a short rest?
Nah, Ty got it. Ty got it.
You got it.
Alright. So, wait, so where are we? We just got into the Mr. Roller Swamp?
No,
Nah,
before
right
that,
before.
before that.
Oh, we found Gil,
Yeah.
surrounded by a fishman that wanted to possibly breed with him. And after, we talked to Gil and stuff, we pretty much like caught up and shit. And I do believe at that point that's when we started like progressing to Mr. Wells.
Yeah.
I think so, if I remember. Anyways, Perdidas was presented by Ares under an alias that I don't remember.
Lucius.
Wilson Lucius, as you know, as Wilson Lucius. For some, I don't know what he did, what his business. Is he a wife trafficker? I don't know, but
Yep.
he gives Mr. Wells Perdidas, and our plan to, yeah, that's Mr. Wells, and our plan to pretty much free the wives and all the women that he has captured. We did manage to free 2 of them before all hell breaks loose, and I'll let someone take it away. He's more responsible for the events that unfold.
Oh shit.
Oh man. So, uh, Ares kind of gives Perdidas up under the guise that she is a new wife, and this is all in an attempt to save the remaining one. A little bit after that, Ares walks away, joins up with the people hiding back here, and we try to formulate a plan while Perdidas is speaking to Mr. Wellers, trying to persuade him to let the others go. But before a conversation or any real progress could be made, the rest of El Camino decide that it is best to attack. Ares walks up to Mr. Wellers, kind of acting like he forgot to say something or something like that. I forgot. But all of a sudden, a trident is stabbed into him. And the combat ensues. Mr. Wellers was very formidable. Bro was summoning, throwing, spinning, healing. It was a lot. But towards the end, Perdidas and Charles are both on the verge of death. And Elegant takes 1 hit, which knocks him out, leaving Ares to be the only one alive. Does some parkour off of a wall, has a cool moment, cool My Hero moment, and deals the finishing blow. Then he, maybe Brandon can recount that if he wants to. You know.
Ares deals the final blow to Mr. Wellers. And then, as he kills Mr. Wellers, Charles's life essence fades away. The thread connecting to Charles is snapped by a shadowy horse. Then Ares makes his way to Perdidas, who's also hanging on by a thread. Her life is also fading. And in Perdidas' final moments, Ares decides to take the health potion that he had given her previously and walk towards Elgin. And as he walks away from Perdidas, she also fades away. And he uses the rest of his strength to heal Elgin. And we leave off with Elgin crying and punching the dirt as all of his allies, except for Ares, are dead. Oh yeah, and also Gale got murked, but you know.
Ah, damn.
Somewhere in there he got murked.
I'll tell you what, that 3 damage mattered. All right.
Yeah, it actually, you know, could have done it without him, but you know.
He also killed the thrall, preventing Mr. Wellers to heal.
He went out as Gil has, you know, gained entrance to Valhalla.
Indeed. He's up there. He's up there drinking a cold one with you know, with Aki, with Bryce, you know, all the dead homies.
No, what you got?
He sprayed his mouth with silver spray paint and then yelled to Valhalla.
Oh my god.
I didn't understand that reference.
He's one of the war boys.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that
Have you not seen Mad Max, Jose?
Which one?
The new ones, the remakes.
Oh, I haven't seen
any of them.
no.
Furiosa or Mad Max.
I haven't seen
Furiosa. I heard that shit was bad.
Oh my god.
Oh, that
Okay,
shit was
first off,
It was
Mad
so
Max,
good.
the original remake is peak. It's actually so peak.
Mother's Milk?
Fury
Dude,
Road.
it's so good.
It's so good. Fury Road
And
is so
Furiosa
good.
is also amazing. People are tripping, bro.
Furiosa.
The villain of Furiosa is great.
Well, let's.
I didn't want to watch Furiosa because it's a prequel. I was like, man, what the fuck?
No, it was fire. It was fire. It wasn't as good as Fury Road, but it was fire.
I'll
The
check
action
it
scenes in that, oh my god, that movie is just in complete insanity. It's great.
Great.
There's a dude who has a sleigh dog, but instead of dogs, it's just motorcycles. It's ridiculous.
Wait, that's so tough. What?
It's
Wait,
hilarious,
that's so fucking
bro.
sick.
He's like standing on a giant sleigh that's just pulled by a bunch of motorcycles.
Wait,
It's
that's
hilarious.
so fucking sick. Holy shit.
It's so great.
Oh my god.
Yeah, That's where we left off.
Insane. We left off at the insane that we left off at that. Let me change the music. Let me change the music to some grieving music.
Wait, do we get the inspiration?
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
I just typed in D&D music sad.
Nice.
Somber.
Somber.
My swamp.
I think I got this shit down. I think I'm gonna fucking be OP on this character.
Ooh.
Like reading this shit, bro.
I'm excited to see it, Ty. I gotta admit, I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see you do some work with something that I didn't badly balance.
This man was regretting the arcane game it halfway through.
For 2 years, dog. I was like, holy shit, this is insane.
I'm just like, bro, that's my bread and butter. That's all I do. Arcane gambit. Boom.
Boom! It's a smite
Like,
twice per
literally.
turn, bro. Holy fuck.
I even got thunderous smite. Like there was even combinations added onto it later that made it stronger. That I didn't really have too much time to play with before I was murdered by my team. But you know, it's cool.
Okay. Well, you guys get your inspo. Ty, you can put a little inspo on your guy.
Okay, I don't know how to do that.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna steal it from Brandon's character sheet and add it to yours. He made a little item for it.
Steal it from Khalil, bro. I'm not even here, bro.
Yeah, Khalil don't have it in his character.
Oh yeah.
Man, that one health looking cute. Can we short rest?
That one held looking cute.
I'm not gonna heal anything if I short rest.
I can heal myself. I have 5 hit dice, bro.
Okay.
I added it
if you
for
want
you
to.
as an other feature, Ty, and I already included that one that you have there.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say it again.
I put in your character sheet is on features,
Okay.
and I already added one for you.
Okay.
All right. Let me know real quick. Ares and Elegant, you guys are at the tail. Just came off. Debatedly one of the hardest battle of your life. How are you guys feeling?
Oh man, I would say Ares is probably like. I mean, he's not like. I would say he accepted his death a long time ago. So he's kind of like. Like I don't want to say humored, but he's like he thinks it's crazy that he's still alive.
Why is this guy just mogging? Oh wait, I need to get in and listen together, bro. I was like, this don't seem so.
Listen together. The fuck?
The listen.
It should be called. But I don't watch
Honestly, I kind of
don't
agree with you.
watch
I kind of
it.
agree with you. We do not watch anything. All right, sorry. Continue.
But yeah, he's feeling. I don't know. It's not like. I guess somber is the word.
I just stole that.
Yeah. But he's mostly disappointed that although he killed, this monster, this demigod, I guess, his allies are still dead. And death isn't necessarily like unfamiliar to him, so it's like, but this is like different. He wasn't there when Khalid died.
Ares, something weird is going on. It is really strange that the matron is dead, and yet your powers remain. What is something you so longly believed to be gifted by the matron? It's very perplexing that you're still able to relish in her powers, her gifts, without her form or her domain under her control. What do you make any conclusions, any assumptions you make regarding this, or no?
I mean, well, I guess he's I mean, thinking back, he does realize that he saw the threads, and I mean, he assumed that the trident was very strange, that he could still use it, but he kind of like played it off as, things are strange, so
Mm-hmm.
if something strange is happening, it's probably normal. But strange things keep happening, and I would say, I mean, after Mr. Weller's was died, his blood turned to like golden ichor,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I like investigate that?
Yeah.
I guess he would want to check that out after everything going on.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Give me either a medicine or a survival check.
Survival.
16. The gold, the golden ichor, the golden blood flowing out of Mr. Weathers is very strange, and in many ways, it's such a strange juxtaposition with the filth and the dirt, the grime, the slimy, swampy bog that he has surrounded himself for so long. It can only lead you to such a conclusion that the golden blood, the golden ichor, is something external of Mr. Wellers himself. With a 16 in survival, you're able to glean that with the nature of how strange it is that he would bleed something like this, something you've never seen before, you can only come to the conclusion that this is external of him and maybe more of a mark of his might, his power. Perhaps as you all get stronger and you all fight more dangerous, more formidable foes, you will see more of these. And this is just another cog in the machine of this world, of this chaos that you're all finding yourselves in.
Mm.
Um, Allergen.
Hey,
Um, you're you barely saw it. You were in and out of consciousness. What are you feeling as you come back into uh what's the word? Into consciousness, only to find that half of your party is gone.
um, it's sorry. Hold on.
Wait,
What's up?
just like, did you look group chat? I mean, I guess it's
Felicity
Oh,
phone
this
at
is
yeah,
going
ER.
okay.
yeah.
Oh, whoa, Khalil.
Should we call him? We'll call him.
Yeah, call him real quick.
Uh, yeah,
Everything okay?
yeah, I think.
Oh, he's typing. I should be alright,
Oh,
bro.
what
What
does
did you
that
do?
mean?
I feel like he cut his finger or something.
Probably.
He said he was making
Yeah,
dinner,
bro, you
right?
good?
Or something?
Did you like cut yourself making food? Okay. Oh. Okay. Damn, did it hurt a lot earlier? Oh God. Alright, bro. Let's know if you're okay. Alright, bro. Okay, dude. Be careful. Remember when he tripped earlier, Marlon?
Yeah, he said he had like a Hera something.
Hemo, whatever.
Hemo, yeah. What
Yeah.
happened?
Hemorrhage?
He said his like
What is it?
no it's like when you're bleeding under the skin or something.
Is that hemorrhage?
That's something. It might be hemorrhage.
Hemo
I don't know.
something.
But he said his foot's all swollen now, so he's gonna go to the ER.
Jesus.
Go
Damn.
trip up the stairs.
Should we? Do we keep?
Excuse me.
Going? I feel like he's kind of
Yeah, should we
like,
cancel?
like above table. I feel like it's kind of weird to like do like the character intros and then like.
I'm down to do some. I'm down to do like
something else.
I'm down to do like a little PvP thing if you guys want.
Yeah, we can do that.
I mean,
Damn, that's
I'm down to
crazy.
just cancel if you guys want. Shit.
I mean, it depends how you feel. Like,
Whoa.
I don't
mean,
want to
it
cancel. I
depends.
See,
don't.
that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Whoa, I didn't bring
Yo,
up canceling, bro.
He
I think
called my
we're fine.
bluff. He called my bluff.
It's okay. It's okay. You'll be fine.
Sorry, Kat.
He said he seems fine.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay.
Gotta make
His,
sure
his character
cool.
won't be here. His character won't be here anyway, so it won't make too much of a difference.
Do we do like some old dream sequence when I meet my character? That'd be kind of funny.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be
Okay,
fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Yo. Oh yeah. Sorry.
yes.
So coming to consciousness, he's definitely feeling a lot of guilt because at the end of the day, he associates and cares about the person that really caused all this. So it's definitely like a lot of shame, a lot of blame, like to himself, and a lot of guilt. Like just thinks back to how Khalid passed away and how Xanath passed away, and he just can't really. He's like disassociating a little bit, kind of just looking out.
Indeed. Let me know. What do you guys want to do?
I want to rest up a little bit just so I can heal.
I can't heal, so can I just do stuff?
Yeah.
But like while we're short resting, I want to I guess gather the bodies.
Yeah, I was gonna pick up Charles.
And I guess kind of lay him over by the river.
Like I'm so beat up and so weak to walk that I'm just using my teleporting item to get around. I'll pick up Charles's body, teleporting with me up here. Yeah, I'll lay him in the water, but not so that he's in the water. You know,
Okay.
then I'll get Perdidas.
It's
Oh, okay, you went up there.
nobody gonna take Gil. All right, that's fine.
You know I get Gil. I'm sorry. I wanted Brandon to finish what he was doing. I get Gil. I lay him in a way so that their lower half they're touching the water. You know what I mean, that makes sense.
Sorry, it makes
Put 'em
sense. I'm
on
trying to
the-
sneeze, and I hate it. Oh God, I hate it when you're so close, and nothing comes out. I'm being edged.
That is.
I'm being
That's
edged.
me on the stick turn. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I wanna, Perdius and Charles' bodies would be next to each other.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
wanna use my what's it called? Use my tokens of the departed to get a soul trinket from both of them.
Mhm. I'll tell you what. You're getting a token, right?
Well, trinkets, yeah.
Trinkets. Yeah. I'd say Charles is safe to say Charles is a little gear. Made of bronze, of course.
Mm.
Hmm.
Perdidos. I like to think the Perdidas is like a little mini like wooden toy, like a little wooden figure of like a little musician, you know? That falls in the line of trinket, right?
Yeah.
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 And then I would say like Aries, he would like looking at Charles, he takes out a knife and then like he like cuts his whole pointer finger off. And then like holds Charles's metal arm and then tries to take the pointer finger off of his metal arm off.
Oh shit. Give me a sleight of hand check, just for shits and giggles.
Ooh.
Okay, 2 because of 23.
Mm.
Um, you have to use your thieves' tools to sort of get under the drivets and the joints, the separations to leverage it out. Um, it I'm not gonna lie, it takes a lot of work. The prosthetics technology that the Greymore family has developed is incredibly sophisticated. And I think Charles has downplayed it so much because it's so natural and it's so rudimentary to him. But as you see it, there's so many like intricacies here. There are among the copper wiring. There are strands of gold um, that that the, that you can only assume to be signals to what's the word? They function the same way as nerves do, communicating signals between the brain to these appendages, and it's a very sophisticated thing.
He is able to dislocate the finger and like he looks over at Elgin. He's like I'll ask Alice to patch me up when we get back.
He's kind of just like so in sadness that he didn't really hear him.
Mm. What else would you like to do at this point?
I would like to just um like grab all the bodies, like kind of have them next to each other in the water,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll look at Aries. I'll just see what he says. If I look at him,
He just look at me after putting all the bodies down.
yeah.
He's like uh I know you don't have much of your strength left, but I'm assuming you could probably 5 trips. You could probably get them back to the boat by the end of the day, maybe.
No, it's okay. I just need to sleep. Then we can head back tomorrow.
In that case, we should probably make shelter in the cave.
I'll um I'll grab my sword and kind of stick it into the ground above Charles's head, and then Perdita's to the right, Gil to the left. I look at all three. I get on my knees and then I pray. and this is me using my divine intervention.
Okay. Okay. Let me know. What does that? What's that look like for Elgin?
Well, right now it doesn't look like anything because he has to like ask.
No, I mean like,
But
like what do you, like what motions are you doing?
oh, I'm just sitting in front of the sword,
Mm-hmm.
which is above Charles's head,
Okay.
and on my knees, I'll close my hands together and pray,
Alright.
and then with a very shaky voice, I ask for my friends back.
Go ahead and roll me that D100.
Harry's like, Elgin, I don't think it might be too late.
You, in your position, kneeling down, you utter a prayer under your breath. You utter a prayer under clear skies, under the silence of nighttime, and you pray to someone that does not hear you.
With tighter grip on my hands and gritting my teeth, I would like to use my inspiration to try one more.
No.
Oh my god, no!
Inspiration
Harry
is for
walks over.
D20 rolls only.
Walks
Oh,
over.
okay.
He puts his hand on his shoulder, and he's like, I think they're gone.
I'll look up at him and nod slightly.
It's a tough earned victory tonight. This victory feels feels pyrrhic. The cost was not worth the outcome. But there are things still to be done. And there are still people to save, there's a war to stop, and there is a giant worldwide threat to be fought. I assume you guys need to rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can?
You can. You guys are gonna have to go to the cave though.
Oh, okay.
Why don't I get perception checks while you guys go deeper inside this cave for me?
It's an at 20, baby.
Oh, whew. That is.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh wait, sorry, I'm still on private.
Wow.
I got an F-22, Brandon. I got an F-22, Brandon.
Damn.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that
Damn, we're on edge, bro.
crazy?
Hey, what's
Isn't that
this?
crazy?
Yeah, I wish I could have rolled in that 20 last session.
I'll tell you what, Elgin needed to roll an 11 or lower for divine intervention. What'd you roll, Elgin?
I rolled a 17.
Oh, it was so close. I thought it was an 11 at first.
I thought so too. I was like, dude, oh my god. I was about to punch my monitor or some shit. But yeah. What do we see in this cave, bro?
Well, let me describe to you. Hold on, I need to get my notes out. It's on my phone. Don't ask me why it's on my phone. Sometimes I think of shit while I'm not at home. So, sorry, I'm looking through a. Sorry, I made like a poem about stabbing a straw into a boba cup and it not working, so it distracted me for a little bit. I'm sorry.
Can we hear it?
Sure. I stab gently. It leaves a dent but does not penetrate. My straw is now duller. I freeze and am filled with shame. I pick another spot and stab harder, but alas, still not enough. The straw glances off and leaves a deeper dent. I consider killing myself. Some liquid seeps out from the small hole I've managed to puncture. I try to push in, but it just oozes out and puddles around my damaged straw. My hands are now sticky with milk tea, and still, my boba remains as virginal as the moment I bought
Jesus Christ.
it.
The word virginal is crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh
That was
my
fire though.
god. Hey, thank you, thank you. Sorry, I'm stalling. In this cave with two fucking nat 20s,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff here. You notice Mr. Wellers might have been some form of medieval fantasy hoarder. There's
Oh,
there's a lot of dirty stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's not worth anything. Um, t- However, there are some things that seem interesting. Maybe this is stuff that was looted by the troll folk, making offerings to Mr. Wellers. But there are some interesting things here. First off, you notice a longsword.
mm,
It is of similar size as the one that Elegant has. However, this one um, is made with this really this dark gray metal. It sort of resembles Damascus, but from a quick glance, it almost just looks like pure stone. It has it has an edge to it, but the most notable thing about it is that there are these cracks of red crystal that that worm its way around the blade. There's that. There is a dagger here as well. However, this one looks strange as well. It seems to be of shoddy make. Uh, a wooden handle wrapped around with a some sort of hide, and then like held together by melted wax. And the blade, something weird about the blade is that it's not, while it is sharp, it doesn't have a point. It sort of looks like it sort of almost resembles like a chisel.
hmm
But the sides of the blade are serrated.
Oh, I know.
Is there anything I kinda wanna like take out the book and necklace and
Mm.
kinda like walk around the room, do like a game of hot and cold, see if it reacts to anything in the cave.
Okay, okay. It's not hard to do so. The book and the necklace, they do react to each other, so you sort of
Mm-hmm.
have to hold one in one hand, one in the other, and you're sort of holding them out to either side as as you're walking about. Why don't I get from you a Arcana check, and you can do this one at advantage just because of that nat 20 perception check.
Ooh.
Ooh, a
Damn.
12. It as you walk around, there's not really anything within these hordes, these pylons of items. Um, the only thing that you sort of do notice, and I'm going back to the nat 20 here, not much is gleaned with the Arcana check. There's just a carving on the wall, and it's a ring with a chain around it, similar to that of the necklace as well as that of the book. but it does not react to the to either item. Um, and nothing
Mm.
really happens as you bring it closer to this carving. As you move closer to this carving within this dark cave, you do notice a note sort of on the ground. It seems to be like torn paper from a journal. Um, it the writing on it is sloppy. It seems to be formed of red ink, and the end of it sort of trails off into intelligible script, so you can only make out a couple lines.
Mm. Okay. Can I read it?
Okay, it says it's very shoddy work. I'll tell you that. It's very rough handwriting. It says,
Mm.
"In the light of my axe, I feel irrevocably lost. How can I hold my children with these bloody hands? Kiss my wife with these lips that uttered death? How can I face my family as the monster I've become?" And then that's sort of the only thing that you can read, as everything else trails off into like something that you can't make out.
Mm. I see.
Um, Elegant, looking around what Ares does is you do find more items. There is a bag. Uh, Sort of looks like a bag of holding.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah. Um, you pick it up. You know.
Knowing about bag of holding, I'm gonna just hold it open upside down to see what comes out.
A funny thing, I think you gotta turn it inside out to get rid of all the stuff inside it.
Oh yeah, then I'll do that.
I think that's what happens. I can't be sure. I'll think about it another time. But you do so. Either motion probably works. There's just a shit ton of gold. Um,
Oh shit.
Around 700. You know, around 700 total. You probably spend the time to count it. um, it's around 700 gold in the bag of holding. There doesn't seem to be anything else within it. However, something interesting about these gold is that some of them are stained with blood. But the red kind, not the gold kind.
I I keep the bag of holding.
hmm
I I'll pick up the sword and dagger to put it in the bag. I guess I'll pick up all the gold too, put it in the bag, and then kind of die, put it on my belt. Yeah, it's not really worth anything
Cool.
in the moment, you know.
Yeah. So you guys settle down to rest.
Yeah,
Yes,
Ares will kind of
sir.
he'll like sit like kind of like the at the precipice of the cave, like
hmm
just beyond the darkness, and like watching over the bodies. Since he doesn't just sleep much, he just needs a little bit of meditation rest. He'll spend the time he doesn't sleep just watching over out the cave.
Got you. So, while you guys take your long rest, um, some interesting things happen. Uh, Ares, the trident, it's it's tasted it's tasted demigod blood. In your in your haze, I'd say within the you only need to like was it you only need to trance for 4 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'd say within like the last moments of your trance, you see uh, well, first you feel your trident being summoned, sort of clangs onto the ground quietly, hums that that familiar metal sound it's in your blurry sight. You see a figure wreathed in shadows, footsteps making no noise, sort of walking to where the trident is. He reaches down, picks it up. As he picks it up, the trident shrinks, turns into this little the single-bladed dagger with on the pommel of it, there's sort of like a little chain with the low feather hanging off the end of it.
Mm.
And then he sort of just like brandishes it, throws it into the ground, and then walks away. As he leaves your field of view, it disappears out of sight. Elgin, in your
Hey.
sleep, something strange also happens. You feel yourself dreaming. You feel a cold bite of a sharp gust of wind hit you in the face as you open your eyes and you're in a dark field.
Oh my gosh.
Dark field. I'll bring Ares here. There we go.
Oh my god.
I'll bring Charles here too.
No.
I don't see anything. Okay.
I gotta change the music. I really gotta like be more prepared with music, but it's so hard.
Yeah, that's the hardest part, bro.
I agree.
The hardest part.
I really think it's the hardest part.
It's like easy at first. Like you find a few bangers and then you run out. Yeah. Oh god.
Stormy skies are above you. The rain splattering on your face. Why don't you give yourself a long rest?
Okay.
In this dreamy haze, you feel your wounds, your bruises, and your cuts heal with the raindrops. In the distance is a human form around the same height as yourself. It's hard to make out their form because they sort of appear made of storm
Holy
clouds,
God, so
of
fire.
lightning. And as you look at them, you feel... Well, I don't want to tell you what to feel. Let me put you right there. Put this guy right here. This form faces you, Elgin.
Yeah.
And you see it sort of like crack its neck with like imaginary joints. And it sort of like wrings its arm, like does like a little rotation of the shoulder
Right.
as it slowly starts to walk towards you. What do you do?
It's always been his reaction to kind of stutter in fear. But at this point, he'll walk towards it.
Mm-hmm. What is your AC?
18.
18. Okay. Just give me one moment here. Oh wow. Okay. Yikes. So, it's strange. with the arm that it was stretching, as you get close enough, it immediately goes for a punch. Reflexively, you manage to riposte this first punch, this first barrage of assault. But something strange about it catches your attention, and you're thrown off a bit out of balance as you get hit with a nat 20
Oh.
for its second attack. You take 44 damage.
Uh-huh.
It's your turn.
Looking at it, I'm casting Call Lightning.
Call lightning. Okay.
At the highest possible level. And because it is already storming, it would add an extra damage dice.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Roll damage.
And it will be the maximum damage of 80.
80. Okay.
But there's a dex save.
Don't need to roll dex save. It doesn't do any damage.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
The guy's
I'm
made
not
of
gonna lie, I
lightning.
thought you
Bro.
had a plan, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, no, let's break the lightning guy with lightning. Come on,
Yeah,
Dude,
I thought
bro,
I was missing
chill out.
something. I'm not gonna cap, bro. I thought I was missing something. What was I saying?
Well, that's my turn.
Something similar to the way this thing moves. It's strange. Something familiar about it. But you see it rear its fist back as you swear you've seen this before. Why don't I get an insight check from you? $20. Oh, filthy 20. Oh my god. A 20 that likes to be spanked.
Okay.
um, I'll tell you why it sort of seemed familiar to you at first. Because it is. This is just the form of Charles casting Arcane Gambit.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
And why don't I transfer configure ownership to Ty here as he
Oh my god.
oh my god.
Charles, in the players tab, you should see under players Charles's storm form.
Yeah, I was texting you earlier. I've
my
been like,
god.
Cool. Why don't you go ahead and do what you got to do? It's your turn.
my turn. Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god.
It's battery day. I've cast an Arcane's Gambit at the 3rd level.
Yeah.
Where's Arcane's Gambit? What the fuck? I don't. Where is this thing? Oh wait, no, it's not there. Well, anyway, it'd be.
We
a
know
38
how it
anyway,
works.
so-
We know how it
Yeah,
works.
I mean, yeah, it's whatever. I'm gonna roll the hit first.
No, you have this.
I have
All of this is at advantage.
Oh, okay.
It's storming, and you are
I'll
a you're an elemental created from Cord's vision. I'd say 21 hits, right?
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Alright, this we gotta do 3d8.
18.
Oh my god.
That sucks though.
That's low. That was low.
Oh, 2, 2, 1, and 3. Damn.
Yeah. Be making another attack.
Mhm. Still advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another nat 20.
Jesus.
Why don't you just add 3d8 and then click the critical hit button?
Okay.
51 damage to you, Elgin.
Total?
Uh, that's for the second hit. It's 18 for the first hit, and then 51 for the second hit.
69. Nice.
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 Elgin, you're bloodied.
I'm gonna roll this just because I cannot make it because it's not possible. But okay.
Whose turn is it?
It's Elgin, sir.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, sorry. Okay, looking at the sky, looking at this form. He locks in. He will hit him. Damn, dude. I gotta. Whoa, I'm about to die. So I don't know for real.
Lock in, Elgin.
gonna-
Lock in.
I'm gonna bonus action. Teleport.
Mm-hmm.
15 feet in the air. In the air, I'm gonna activate Nimbus Coronet. Gonna fly up to 30 feet. Then another 30 feet. So it's 75 feet. Let's go here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
Why don't you make for me, Elgin, a dexterity saving throw? An 11. Okay. As you get up 75 feet, you're within the clouds. You're within sort of, I guess, the lower boundaries of these clouds. Lightning crackles, the storm rages on, and you get hit for 24 lightning damage. However, I don't know if that matters too much with you.
I'm not resistant to lightning, but 24, right?
Why don't I get another insight check from you?
Maybe the metal armor.
You see this, and it's a strange dream. You feel it. You feel it's much more vivid. Uh, you know, everything hurts a lot more.
Right.
And everything's so much more clear. It almost seems like a test. And it almost seems like flying up 75 feet away from the enemy is, you know. Storm God. Actually, why not get a religion check? It's not like, it's not befitting of a follower of the Storm God to be flying up in the air, retreating. It seemed like a test of strength, test of metal, so to seem. And you're running away. As this lightning hits you, you feel yourself return to the cave. You wake up in a cold sweat. You swear you can still hear the lightning and the thunder in the distance. Seems like a test you failed. So you guys can take your long rest once more,
Okay.
and
I would say
what's up?
like mid haze, like I'm like towards the end of my haze, and like I hear Elgin move. Like I get too paranoid and like try to draw my trident.
Mm-hmm. You draw the trident. It's returned to its normal form.
Okay. As it appears, I try to grab it like normal, but like my index finger's missing, so like it kind of slips.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, everything okay? Elgin?
Yeah, sorry, what?
You kind of moved suddenly. You. With Elgin, I'm like waving my hand in front of his face.
Whoa, Earth.
Yeah, sorry. I'm. Are you okay?
He's like staring at where his finger used to be. He's like it's like yeah, just a long day.
Do you need healing?
No, it's fine. It looks like the sun's starting to come out.
What?
I guess I'll walk
Excuse
outside.
me?
No, is this middle of night still?
Well, even if it wasn't.
There's no
Oh
sun.
God dang it! I forgot we're in this world.
Oh yeah.
That was a joke, Elgin.
Yeah.
Get it? Because there's
Um,
no sun for the past,
Yeah.
I'll stand myself up.
No. Okay,
Let's
my
let's
bad. It's
let's
a bad
let's
joke.
go. No,
Right.
fine. Sorry, something weird happened.
It's like there's like it's the same here. I like walk to the spot where the dagger would have been.
Mm-hmm.
Just stare at it.
Yeah. There's a cut in the ground, like a little dig mark of where he threw it.
Mm. You good?
It's like he was zoned out. He's like oh, yeah. I felt like I saw somebody.
You
He looks over. He's like, have bad dreams, right?
yeah, bad dream. Right. Then I look out to this fucking nightmare out here.
the
Woke up from your
water
nap and you're just dead bodies.
the water has turned red.
Yeah, let's go, Mary. I'll pick up Perdidas, bring her to the cave. I'll do that one by one with everyone. Uh,
As he's doing that, I want to walk over to Mr. Weller's dead body, and I want to like decapitate him.
Oh fuck.
I'll just wait for him.
Why don't
And
you
like
give...
I'll bring his
Yeah,
severed
yeah.
head.
Oh,
Can I do
okay.
can I make a roll or something?
Um, why don't you give me just an attack roll?
Okay.
The
Roll
higher
advantage?
the number, the better it looks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's surgical.
Nice.
Surgical
Jesus.
is crazy.
And it's kind of crazy because it's kind of crazy for a piercing weapon to decapitate. Um, and it's
One might say it's virginal.
that's not.
That's
No.
not.
Okay. you you lop off his head. You see his lower jaw sort of like dislodges into like a smile.
Ah, What the fuck? That's so creepy.
I'll bring it back. I just
He
sees me
comes
holding
back
the
up.
head.
He comes back up. He sees me holding Charles over my shoulder. Perdita's like on the ground, laid, you know, respectfully. Still on the ground, laid respectfully. Uh, Aries, get close.
Oh, what? Like he like awkwardly stands kind of close. He's like
Yeah.
here.
I'll like circle with my sword on the ground into the dirt. All of us flash through the middle, and then kind of like a weird elevator sensation, like we sink into the ground. Pitch black,
Like I'm like, usually you should probably explain what's going on.
and then instantly we rise up in the sanctuary at the bastion.
Sorry, I was not prepared.
Like,
Give me 1 second.
oh no, you're good, bro. Like an elevator. You know what I'm talking about? It's like an
Right,
elevator.
right. I'm like,
Oh,
oop.
Did you take Gil?
yeah, I did take Gil.
Holy shit.
Imagine.
Okay. You're in the sanctuary. As
I
you
look around for Lady Ianti. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. As you sort of go down into the elevator, tell me, do you rise back up?
Yeah, so we rise in. Like we go down and then rise
That's
up. Like
really that's kind of fire though.
That is kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie. um, you rise up into a dark sanctuary. You see the familiar sort of statue of Cord, risen on the center of the altar. You notice there's like piece like to the left of it, the wall had been demolished. There's sort of like medieval safety tape around that area.
yeah,
To do not cross type stuff. Only assumedly to make space for the matron's
yeah.
upcoming relief. It's still within construction, however. Ianthe is nowhere to be found. However, upon the altar, there is a note. Um, it says here in beautiful calligraphy, handwriting. It says, um, "Gone for the royal address," and then signed by I.
I'll take that note. Keep it.
Cool.
I see him do this. I'm like, what does the note say?
He's gone to the royal address. He's not here. Then
He's
I'll.
confused. He's like, royal address.
Yeah, I
Did
don't.
Kovacs
Oh,
mention anything about?
not to me. You don't. Haven't you lived here? Have you never heard of it?
Well, yeah, it's only usually when something of importance needs to be announced.
Looking at the corpses, I like feel the urge to kind of do something about it, but like I'm not sure what to do, JL.
Mm.
There's something that I can do to like not have corpses, just like
Well, they're corpses.
Yeah.
You can try to clean them off. I mean, I don't. They're corpses. I mean, they're dead bodies. You can take. I don't know. You can take a cloth to staunch the bleeding.
I see Elgin like struggling what to do. I'm like, I
Uh,
like go out into the main area. I'll like get like a curtain, like see a curtain like by a window and just like cut it, and, like rip it off, and like come back in the room and just like cover the bodies with the curtain.
Oh man. Indeed, and you do that.
Right.
um.
I'll
I'm like, we should see who's around. I'll like walk out into the like other areas to see if like any of the steel dragons are here. Like
Heading over
maybe they
to
to the
the
rest too.
heading over to the workshop. You notice the forge is inactive. There's a lot of equipment strewn about, and it's very messy. However, the fires are not going. The coals are cold, as if they had left in a hurry as well.
Right. Okay. And I'm assuming nobody's gonna be in the library when I go look down there, right?
You head down. You sort of walk down to the library, and you see oh uh, ex- uh hi young Master Meyer. Hello. Didn't think you'd be back soon. And you see he's sort of like wiping off some crumbs off his face. You see Kevon with an A.
Right. I'm like not really paying attention to what he's saying. I'm like right. Is anyone else in the house? Did they all go to the royal address?
Oh yes. Ollivander did mention something about the royal address. Yes. I do believe Lady Ayanti has gone as well. However, I don't get any days off or any breaks or anything, so I just stayed here.
Right. Yes, of course. Right. Yes, of course.
Anything I can do for you?
trailing off. Yeah. I just kind of walk off while he's not talking.
Yeah. There's been a huge and then he turns back to sort of motion to some books and coming back, and then he sort of like turns back to you to where the stairs are, and you're just gone.
Yeah. I'll walk back to the what's it called? The temple room.
Mm-hmm.
Is Elgin still there? Did he move at all?
Yeah, I'm just there, kind of just standing there, disassociating.
Right. Yeah. I'm like Elgin. Elgin. Nobody's here. It seems like they all went to the royal address.
Where would that be?
By in the center of what's it called? The Shimmer Ward.
The Shimmer Ward.
I forgot what the name of the castle is.
Are you gonna go?
The Unterlock. Wait, nope.
Yeah.
It is not. It's definitely not the Unterlock. The
Right.
Unterlock it's a lake.
The Ustalock.
The Ustalock is also a lake. What is the name of the
Oh,
castle?
so it's near the center of the town.
The Shimmer Ward. It's definitely the
you-
Shimmer Ward. But
Are you?
fuck, no, I'm so washed. Holy hell. Castle Ungebrock.
Ungebrook Castle. I'll walk up to Elgin. I'll like put my hand on his shoulder.
Castle.
I'll be like there's not much we can do for them right now.
We're just
We
gonna.
should
You're gonna go.
we should go see if we can. We should go check out what this royal address is. It's usually something that you want to be there for.
Okay.
And hey, it'll be your first time witnessing a royal address. I'm assuming. I don't think you don't get out very often, so.
Right. Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, you guys head
Yes.
off to the royal address. Let's shift gears a bit and let's look at the Cobalt Soul Reserve within Rexentrum. All right, Ty, lock in.
Oh.
Thunderstorm still?
Are you here, my
Yo.
boy? All right, let me use the bathroom real quick.
I'm here.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Bro, Brandon.
Yeah, they're just gone, bro.
They're just. I rolled a 6. Oh my god, dude.
They're gone, bro.
Brandon.
Yeah, I'm gladder that they're dead.
Gladder?
Yeah, I'm glad that they're dead.
Why?
Because I want their deaths to mean something. So I feel like it's good that they stay dead.
I guess, man. Sure.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. I still just.
Now it's a
I mean,
it's
do
a
you see
sign
where I'm
of.
coming from, though?
No, I think it would be I think it'd be great if they came back. I think it'd be way more happy. But these are not happy
Wendy's are
times.
so locked in.
Oh, let's go. What you get from Wendy's with your fat ass?
No, they just had a deal for double spicy chicken sandwich. So.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
eat two of them
they
hoes.
having those, bro. I would know.
Shut up, Brandon.
Actually, I would turn them down.
Let's go to Rufus, bro. I want to go to Benihana.
Yo, Figgy Benihana.
Damn, yeah, I really eat that, man.
Bro,
I
Ty.
was gonna lock in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, he's gonna be like this for a little bit longer, but we'll log in eventually. Oh, Khalil's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna text him. Should I call him?
Sure. I mean, I could call him this time.
Hello, hello, hello.
So what happened?
Yo.
That's what it is.
Yo.
He like
He-
we
he,
went
like,
we went to,
tripped
we went to see
earlier.
Khalil and he like stuttered on a stair.
Yeah, and he
And,
like
he
hurt
played it
himself.
off like it was nothing.
Wait, oh wait,
What,
yeah,
you, like,
wait, what the
fucked
fuck
up?
happened?
Yeah, so we went to go see him to bring a table for him. As we're going up the steps of his apartment, he like stumbles on a stair, and like he looked fine right after. So I was like, okay, just nothing, just tripped. And then now he's like, man, I got a hemorrhage, what's it called? I don't
Hemorrhage?
know.
Hemorrhage?
I don't know.
It's-
I don't know.
He
Oh,
called it something.
Is it a high?
Demogorgon?
I don't think it's a hemorrhage. I think it's like a hiney, a hem. I don't know, bro.
Where your
Hema
PhD at?
something.
Yeah, where the med student at, bro?
where Aaron at, bro? Hematoma, that's what it is.
Hematoma?
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 What
Really?
is?
Yeah, he said he had a hematoma on his foot. And I guess now he said it was getting worse. It was swelling.
Yeah, same hematoma. It's like a
Damn, you
bruise.
gonna lose it?
You
Okay.
gonna lose it, yo.
But I think
actually gonna lose it,
if you
bro.
leave shit like
Imagine,
that,
imagine
like,
losing your foot
unattended
over
to-
tripping on a stair.
Charles
Yeah, like, that'd be
Graymore
crazy.
asking for an amputation. Just at its
Hey, it
finest.
sound like you gotta cut it off, man. Sorry, dog.
I'm gonna call him.
We gotta
go ball.
We gotta go ball. Damn it, Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon beat me to it, bro.
Doctor gonna
Stub
tell
his
us he
toe,
gotta
bro.
go
Gotta
ball.
take the whole thing off, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is.
Whoa.
Like, where do you stop the cut at, dude? Yo, Khalil, you okay, bro? Yeah. It's going pretty sad, man. It's pretty depressing without you. Hey, I know you said you went to urgent care. Like, you good? You alright? They fix you up? Well, what happened?
They cast a cure
They
wounds.
closed.
Closed? Emergency?
What do you mean
Closed?
it's closed?
Emergency care?
Easter?
Are you?
Oh, it's
did you go
it's
to
Good Friday,
the ER?
isn't it? Is it Good Friday?
instead?
Or wait, no, Easter.
But niggas
Sunday.
Easter
just can't
Sunday.
get hurt on Easter?
That's so crazy.
What?
Oh, okay. Damn, bro. Does it look worse? It looks worse? Yeah. Dude, Khalil, go to ER, bro.
Yeah, what's he doing?
Bro, don't
Oh
you got
my
insurance?
God.
Yo, actually just
No,
loses
don't
it.
lose your foot off of tripping off a stair, bro. Yes, it would be.
Ask him, does it hurt? Is he's like in pain?
Does it hurt?
If he doesn't feel
He said
anything,
yes.
that's not good, by the way. Okay, I
He
mean, that's
said
good.
yes.
low-key.
He said, "Oh yeah, this shit hurt like a motherfucker."
Oh my god.
Khalil, bro, go to the hospital. You don't got insurance? Nothing? Your 3 jobs don't got insurance for you?
He got 3 jobs?
You got 3 jobs? Holy shit.
I could never.
Damn, bro.
This shit
You gonna be alright, bro. You gonna be alright. Just let it. Stay off it, bro. Stay off it.
I knew it was gonna come as soon as I said it, bro.
So you want to go to the ER like a dumbass.
Ty ain't got one.
Okay,
dog.
okay. If he really doesn't want to go, tell him to like elevate his foot and like ice it to make
Yeah,
the
I
swelling go down.
I feel. Oh
If
well.
there's one thing that I've learned, and I love Brandon, but don't listen to Brandon. I ain't gonna
What do you
lie.
mean? What do you mean?
mean?
What do you
Yeah,
mean? You
bro?
literally
I
ask
would
me
not
for
trust you.
everything. No, you ask me for
I do
everything,
ask you
and
for
now
everything.
Yeah, it's
and,
going
and now
like,
it goes to Brandon.
I
After
don't
you
know,
like
Brandon. I don't know, Brandon. You have to
Kai
put me out.
literally, yeah, okay. Well, when you tell me, like, ask me for everything, some of them are gonna be bad. I can't. They're not all bangers,
What's
bro.
everything, bro? What's everything?
Dude, Ty, you asked me how to call out of work one time. What do you mean?
Okay, no, I already had the plan. I just needed reassurance.
Shut up, bro.
Oh
So
my God.
stupid.
Holy fuck. Yo, can we lock in?
Okay, yeah.
Wait, actually, hold on. Lollygaggle for a little bit longer. Hold on.
Okay, bro. Are you still on the phone with Khalil? Marlon out here? Marlon listening? He talking to Khalil?
He talking
Yeah.
to his boo thing.
Damn.
I see here on Khalil's bio on Discord that he's a certified munch. Wait, what does it say?
What?
Torta muncher or something like that?
Torta pounder?
Torta pounder? Does Marlon qualify?
Oh,
Yeah?
I think he would.
That's
I
gotta
think
be
it would,
racist.
right?
Yeah, no,
Can't say
definitely
that.
would.
He
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
would, bro. Is Marlon here? I'm so glad he's not here for that.
See you later, man.
Right. So what you doing now, Ty? What's the plan? What's the move? Cheryl Williams ain't called back.
Damn,
What's on Ty's
bruh.
mind right now?
He said he sent a picture to his mom, and then she said that joint looked bad. Bro, I'm scared, bro.
This is not good, dog.
I'm
I
scared.
I think he should go to the hospital. No cap, no kizzy.
It says many small hematomas resolve on their own. Larger ones may need medical intervention.
Is it on his whole fucking foot?
Says on his toe.
On his toe? Oh, I don't like that it's on it like a toe. You know what I mean? I don't like that it's there.
It says
Yeah.
most of them aren't serious.
Yeah, hopefully not.
How's the hematoma typically goes away and his body absorbs a pool of blood.
May require drainage by a healthcare professional. May require surgery to relieve pressure on the brain. Oh well, it's not on the brain, so we're fine.
He don't got a brain hematoma. He got a foot hematoma.
He got a foot hematoma. All right, sorry.
It's essentially a large bruise. That's what it says. It's basically what it is.
Okay, yeah.
That sounds like what it is.
I was a bit worried, but I think this may have been a little bit blown out of proportion. Hopefully,
Yeah, maybe you just take a Tylenol, ice your foot, and elevate it. He'd be fine.
I'll pray on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna text him right now.
Khalil, if you're watching the video, dog, I'm praying on it, man.
Yo, Khalil, watch where you going up the stairs next time, bro. How you
Yeah,
trip up the stairs? Come on, dog.
Yo,
Don't do that again.
dumbass. Yo, dumbass.
Yo, what's your dumbass? Hope you get better with your dumbass.
Yo, dumbass.
Okay.
Alright, can we fuck? Can we like?
Yeah, shout out Khalil. Shout out Khalil out there. All the Khalils out there.
Shout out to all the
Okay.
Khalils.
Okay, let's play this stupid game. Bro.
Hold on, bro. I need to change the music. Dog.
Yeah, we just been raining forever.
Is it?
Bad day for rain.
Oh shit.
That was Aries. I was just like, it's not raining.
Yes, it is. Bro, I hate when I order like any sandwich with just mayo on it. This shit just comes drenched like, thank you, man, thank you.
Ty, you're so fat.
Dude, I hate glazed mayo. It actually just makes me gag.
Why do you get mayo?
'Cause I feel like the sandwiches that usually have mayo on it kind of like need it. Or just like, you know what I mean? It's like too dry or something like that.
You're you're such
Bro,
a big
I eat
bag,
food
bro.
one time. Nigga can't eat food one time, bro. My bad.
Bro's
Yeah,
complaining
you-
about mayo, and then followed by the biggest burp I've ever heard.
I know you know.
Bro.
I know you in that wife beater right now. That stained ass wife beater,
I'm actually not. I'm actually not.
rubbing your hands on your belly on the shirt, bro.
That's not my issue with my pants, bro. Come on. The balls?
Y'all are so
Bro.
dumb.
Oh
bro.
my
The Nando's by Thai House be wondering where all their business went. Bro.
Oh, you walk in the Nando's, they be like, usual.
Ty be coming in
Bro, let
10
the
minutes
fuck
before
in,
they
guys.
close.
What's happening? Are we
Ty
playing a
be
game?
coming in
What's
10 minutes before they close to be like, oh my god, sir, we're closed.
It says 10 p.m. on the fucking menu. Shut the fuck up, yo.
Oh my god, bro.
Bro.
Holy fuck. I'm changing the music, dog. Let's lock in.
Okay, thank God. Oh my God, where are we?
Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Oh, okay.
It's mad sunny right now.
Oh yeah, this is artificial lighting required
yeah, of
by
course.
the Cobalt Soul researchers. We we zoom in into the Cobalt Soul Reserve within Rexentrum, a similar size to the one in Zadash, albeit a bit smaller. The one in Zadash is their founding place of research. We follow a monk of the Cobalt Soul. This short skinny guy with sort of like round glasses, and he's struggling to follow along a much taller, sure-footed expositor of the Cobalt Soul. Why don't I get from Ty real quick a description of 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 Shun.
Alright, so we got Jun. He
Jun.
last name work in press.
Work in progress.
Work in progress. He is a. Also, am I supposed to be able to see something?
Oh shit, my fault.
But
I'm gonna bring his guy. Boom, there he is.
boom.
Ooh.
He's a young man. He's like in his 20s, like mid 20s. He's a bald. He has a buzz cut. He's wearing dark blue clothes. And yeah, this is young.
And I'll put his art up for the game
Yeah,
to see.
let's see. All right, let's see the drip.
Boom.
Damn, why is he so pretty? What the heck? 11?
Okay.
Oh shit.
Wood.
Wood. Elegant gets a new dexterity-based toy to play with. Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry. You
Have a
see,
twinkle off.
twinkle. You see this short dude, maybe like 5'6", walking past, trying to keep up with this guy's fast pace. Apologies for the interruption, Master Expositor, but the morning reports have arrived.
I slow, like I don't even say. I just
Oh.
extend my hand.
Sorry,
slow.
sorry.
Right. Well, first, 3 more cattle were found drained, west of the outer walls of Rexentrum. Same markings. The villagers are calling it some sort of sky thing.
Sky thing.
I'm not sure. However, that's not all. The Eastern Watch has reported lights again above the distant hills. Red this time. Expositor Illin says they hummed very loudly. What do you make of this?
Do they correlate?
Well, the previous lights were red, and they were silent. So, however, they were flying over the same area. This sort of coincides with several of the reports among the swamps and the woodlands of the southern of the empire. Many researchers believe this to be some sort of planar travel. However, some of our expositors have not yet returned.
How many have we sent out there?
This would be the second party to go out. Very capable folk. Two archivists, a mage, and three expositors.
Three. So just Zun pauses and he like grabs his chin. He like, I guess it's up to me then.
Well, not quite, sir. There are some more that I wanted to run by you. The royal address shall be starting soon. But we believe this to be pivotal, and we need your attendance there. Your High Curator, Lionette, she has been hard at work, trying to infiltrate the higher ranks of the Cerberus Assembly. From her reports, it says here Edgar Greymore's constructs they were seen at near completion. We believe this to be the subject of the royal address. We're a bit worried about how he has come to such advancements.
How do I address her again? High capacitor.
High Curator.
High Curator.
High Curator Beauregard Lionette.
I'm High Curator Lionette's always so good at her job. Like I'm like impressed that she like inserted herself in so well.
Yes, of course. Well, this should be a compliment to you, Expositor. After all, you've learned under her wing for quite some years now.
Yeah, but no one's quite like her, you know.
Of course. A couple more reports that you might be interested in. Towards the south of the Mudtop Ward, there's been an individual causing several disturbances. Reports say heavy armor, a great sword over their shoulder. They I'm not quite sure what to make of it. Sometimes some reports say he's a dragonborn, others say he's human. I'm not really sure. We're receiving conflicting reports.
I see. Tell me more. Wait, sorry, going back. You said I had to attend a party. All this is going on.
Yes, expositor. The royal address by the king himself. High curator says that she has seen Edgar Graymore's automatons. He has been hard at work with members of the Cerberus Assembly. This does not bode well. I myself and many of the curators within Rex and Trump fear this to be a pivotal moment between our conflicts. This may spell a paradigm shift between the Cerberus Assembly, for it seems that they have allied themselves with the Greymore family and their technology.
Yes, and that would not be good.
No, it would not. Last report, two women were seen fleeing the bog of the Labenda Swamp.
Oh?
Yes, Expositor Ardius claims that he saw a party heading deeper into Berleben last night in search for some sort of troll uprising. I'm not quite sure. Expositor Ardius, he's not very neat with his reports. They all seem to be stained with fish guts.
Yeah, I told him to be a little bit more careful with where he eats. I'm sorry about that.
Well, it's no skin off my back. Anyways, there are several more reports to be made. However, I'll make copies of these, send them up to your room, and then I'll be sure to burn the originals, sir.
Excellent.
Do make yourself available for the royal address. I have a note here from the High Curator herself.
All right. I reach out to take the note from him.
Mm-hmm. He sort of bows and exits as he is not permitted to read the contents of this scroll.
I also bow respectfully.
He sort of Expositor bowed at him. He sort of squares his shoulders as he walks off. That is also Archivist Sims. If you want to write that down for your guy. Yes, he's like your little researcher, your little secretary.
Alright, hang on, let me put this down in the group chat. Do I have a room yet for thing or?
Oh shit! I got you.
Okay.
Let's
put it in Charles for now. It can be renamed, no?
Yeah, let's rename. Charles.
Actually, no. There's already stuff in here. Though.
Oh fuck! No, it's fine. It's fine. Just do
Okay,
do like a little break. Do like a little break and say like Junki.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay.
What's his name again? Smith.
Archivist Sims.
Okay.
This is a little short little half elf with like big, thick, round glasses. Anyways, you unroll the scroll, and it's very shorthand. It's in a script that only you and other expositors can read. It says, "The Cerberus Assembly has eyes and ears all over the city. They have won the crown over." On the following line, it says, "Meet with the young prince. He shares our goals."
He mutters to himself, "Young prince."
Why don't you give me a history check? First roll for the new character, Junki.
Okay.
My God. This roll will signify the entire arc of this character. Oh, it's private.
Okay, that doesn't count. Let's re-roll again. But
What?
let's do it public. Let's do it public.
Oh,
Oh,
my
it's
God.
even worse.
Oh,
Public?
you're not public.
It's still not public.
It
It's
doesn't
fine.
count,
It's fine. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. First official roll for the guy.
Oh,
Dude, that's the lowest
my
one.
God.
Oh,
That's the lowest one. That one doesn't count. Let's go one more. Let's go one more.
Oh my God, this guy's cooked. What am I looking at?
Okay, we're good. We're
It's
good.
okay, it's decent, it's decent. Man, don't let me piece you up, bro. Just wait.
Oh shit! Just wait. Okay, with the 16 history, who else could the High Curator Lionette mean her? But the Second Prince, the drunkard, the party animal, the good for nothing second son of Bertrand Dwindle himself, Kovacs Dwindle. Goat. So, Junki, Expositor Jun, you are expected at the Royal Assembly. It says here on a final line among the scroll, reconvene at the Royal Assembly.
Yeah, I'm saying, well, I'm not like, I hope Sims left me some party clothes in my room.
Oh, did you say party clothes, sir?
Where did you come from?
Oh, I heard you say my name, so I sped on over here.
Excellent.
Yes, I have prepared for you this nice little subtle cotton doublet. And he sort of do you know how Bruce Lee dresses? That white little. It's like that, except it's the cobalt blue of the Cobalt Soul.
Kung Fu jacket.
Hey, not giving it away too hard. Just a color scale. I wonder who this is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you? I could have this remade in a different color if you'd like.
It should be fine. It's a common color among people here in Wrexham.
Now that I look at it, it is sort of telling.
Yeah, it's probably not very secretive, what our whole organization kind of does.
Right. Tell you what, why don't I just take something from the High Curator's personal collection?
Oh. Yeah. That I'm sure he will.
He leaves for a moment. Oh, you can keep that. Maybe when you're in the field and it's not so imperative to keep a low profile, you can wear it. It's breathy, it's mobile.
Good idea, Sims.
You know me. And then he leaves and comes back with this sort of like layered cloak. It's black on the outside and has like an inner layer of green. You see like these little tendrils, two like a pair of tendrils on either side. How about this cloak, Expositor? I took it from that secret stash that the High Curator kept. I do believe this to be quite subtle. And check this out. He sort of like riffles the cloak, and you see that it sort of blurs a little bit. I believe this is made with the material of a displacer beast.
We should really have this just in our normal uniforms.
Well, they are quite pricey.
Yeah.
But tell you what, you don't say anything to the High Curator, I won't either.
Sounds good to me.
Hey, sounds good to me.
And he's like, say what? And he like,
yeah, what? Say what? Sort of like looks around, not really subtle at all. And he gives you your cloak of displacement.
I take it and I like throw it over my shoulder dramatically.
Oh yeah, what does that look like? Let me put up the character one more.
Let's do them.
It's like a fixated camera angle, a little bit like under him. It's like in his seeing his jawline and shit.
A little clap from Archivist Sims.
Yeah.
Well, off you go.
Right. And I like then starts walking. Like yeah, where he needs to go.
He sort of sets up a little prayer to you. May the knowing mistress watch over you.
And you, my friend. He like turns around.
Nice. And
Okay.
amazing. Why don't we why don't we actually get a little initiative? Oh, actually, hold on. Let me change the scene once more before we do this. Okay, so you guys can't see anything, but why don't I get initiative from you guys real quick? This is not for combat. This is just to see who arrives first. Nice. Oh, very nice. Oh, also very nice. Wonderful. So, I will change the music once more. Give me 1 second. I think this might work. Sorry, it's so hard to just find the right music. Okay.
Ocean Man.
Take me by the hand.
As we're walking over, be talking to Elgin.
Mhm.
I'm like, since it's just you and me, and then I'll in sign language, these can't. I'll like just say the words you understand. Just like
And thieves can't back with my head. I'll just
Genius.
reply yeah. Sorry, with my hands I'll reply back yes.
I'll in thieves can't. I'll just say on guard, and then in common I'll be like it's a little strange that there's an assembly right now, so keep on the lookout.
Got it. Thieves can't. Nope.
Oh man. I'm a bit nervous, guys.
Is replying yes and thieves can't with your head just nodding yes?
You could just nod yes, bro. I don't know. You don't even say thieves can't for that, dude.
I was like, holy shit, this guy's onto nothing.
I'm sorry.
In thieves can't with my head, I say yes.
Lock in, Marlon.
With these,
I'm gonna have
yeah,
a cool little moment with Elgin.
with thieves can't and with my hands. Reply, got it. Understood.
In common, I'm like, no, it's just whenever like we need to communicate with just each other, we can.
Got it.
But try to
Common.
be subtle. That's the whole. I'm like looking at his hands. I'm like, the whole point of like this language is to not make attention. You're moving very clunky.
Yeah, sorry. It's been a while. I'm a little rusty.
I can tell. How did you even learn this?
Maybe I'll tell you another time.
Yeah, sorry. It's kind of break the tension,
Yeah, it's a long story, but I went to prison.
Right. Yeah. I think you mentioned that one time
Yeah, that's where I learned it.
with Holiday. That's her name, right?
Yeah, Holiday taught me.
I see.
So, you two make your way towards Castle Ungebrock.
Say that again, Jose.
Castle Ungebrock.
Damn.
As you'll walk towards the familiar city of Rexentrum, you notice it to be a lot more empty than usual. The gates into the Shimmer Ward are open to all. You all make your way through the streets. Actually, you guys' bastion is within the Shimmer Ward, so making your way through the streets, you do notice that the gates are open into the Shimmer Ward. as it's sort of a straight shot into the castle. Um, there are guards stationed on either side of these large stone gates, but they are open. As you all walk up the stairs into the castle, you notice there are many people about. Some people doing the fantasy medieval version of what's the word? Tailgating.
Right.
However, uh, the the gates into the castle are open. As you all make your way inside the castle, you know it to be extremely dark. It's the how do I describe? It's such a large structure. There are columns on either side of you that span maybe every 20 feet or so that just go so far up into the sky. And the sky is what it resembles, because looking up into the dome of this large castle, it's so high in the sky that it's hard to even see the ceiling. There are many folk about. Ares, you do notice some of your friends within the trust. You don't see the closer, the best buddies, but there are some familiar faces strewn about the nobles and the courtiers of the Dwendalian family.
I see. Are we supposed to see anything right now?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
Um. Uh, 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 there are servants walking about, humans as well. However, there is that half elf here or there. Why don't I get a perception check from both of you? Okay, 21 both. Nice. As you both walk closer, deeper into the dais, um, you are served by a couple servants wearing very what's the word, very ostentatious clothing. They of the red and silver of the empire. They bow at you with a plate of wine served in these tall glasses. They bow to you, and as they bow, you notice their ears. There was a slight point to them, but it has been cut off. Looks like a half elf that's ears has been clipped.
Damn.
They bow to you with these with these refreshments. Do you take them?
I don't.
Go, yes, thank you so much. Of course, I'll take this for the both of us.
They don't
Like,
say
one in each
anything.
hand.
They don't even look up at you. Their eyes are down the entire time, almost as if they're staring at your feet. As you grab
Okay.
two glasses, they bow and quickly walk off to serve another group of people.
Okay. I don't. Okay, so I'm from Resotrom. Is this like a normal thing? Do I know? Is this like a new thing, or has this like kind of just been like Castle Protocol, where racist towards half elves?
Sort of a new thing.
Okay. I guess I would notice that. I'll take mental note of that. But,
And why don't I get insight checks from both of you as well? Um, 16 and a 25. Oh shit, we got an insight from Junchi. Shun... Wait, wait a minute. Don't you have insight proficiency? Am I tripping or no?
I thought I did too, but I think
Oh no,
I
you
think it's
you.
perception accurate. Yeah, yeah.
I think you opted for a different option. If I remember correctly, Y- you opted for. You know what? We'll fucking workshop that later. If I remember correctly, you chose the other three. Okay. Anyways,
Okay, okay.
so 2516. It's sort of missed by Eligen, but Ares, you do notice it. You do notice the sidelong glances, the longer stares of the noble folk within the castle, the courtiers of the Dwendalian family, the sidelong glances at Eligen.
Right.
Eligen doesn't notice this though.
Right. I will like super quickly like dump the wine glasses and I'll like look at Elgin. I'm like I know I said be on guard, but don't be too obviously on guard. It seems like there's a lot of eyes on us particularly. And like I'll take my hand, I'll lick my hand and like kind of like slick back his hair.
Nice.
I'll kind of close my eyes and now.
So,
And I'll just be like somewhat loudly. It's so great that one of the heroes of trying to think the name of the town. Oh my god, it's slipping my mind right now. Hold on. No. What's the? Oh, I like. It's very great that one of the heroes of Palmaflora is welcomed into the castle Ungabrak. And like I'll like as I'm saying this, I'm like staring at everyone, giving us eyes.
Why don't I get from you an intimidation check?
Oh boy, let's go charisma.
Okay, you feel a couple, you see a couple whispering. Hard to make out what they're saying, but there is some chatter about. You both proceed closer into the dais. You see in the distance, on the raised platform, a group of individuals. First off, you notice a man in deep blue robes, service assembly. He seems to be an older gentleman with a long beard. It's sort of like jaundiced, so almost like yellowish skin. Next to him, you notice a woman in similar cobalt blue robes, but it's sleeveless, sort of like a cardigan almost. She has wraps on either hands, and she's wearing like a crop top, deeply tan skin with like shaved sides, hair pulled back into like a little ponytail. And like under this crop top, it's like a fucking 8-pack, dude. Just ripped
Man,
muscles.
you crazy for fucking. Oh wait, never mind.
What?
Oh, you crazy for not having a heart, bro. But never mind.
Right. Okay.
It's hard to do that one justice. You also notice a tall, imposing figure in silver armor, red cape, sword, sort of stationed, pointing down. It's like it's not stabbing into the castle stone, but it's pointed down, and they're standing straight up. You see emblazoned on this chest a sun. No helmet. It's the morning knight. It stood at attention.
Are we like close to these people, or are we just like, or do we
Not
see them
yet.
in the
There, you
distance?
see them in the
Okay,
distance
okay,
on
okay.
a raised platform. Um,
Okay, I see.
uh, there's two more people you recognize. Standing next to this large chair is a shorter individual, also a bit older, but dressed in a red, like noble's doublet, um, a bit of black. It's like scholarly attire. Oliver Schreiber is stood next to the throne, and you see sitting down a bit bored is this gentleman that's with longer brown hair. Looks very much like Kovacs, but a bit older, and as if he were, more pampered,
Mm,
more dressed to more presentation worthy, if that makes sense.
mm-hmm.
There is a silver and red a silver crown adorned on his head, but it's tilted a bit to the side, and
Right.
he has like a foot um he has like a foot on the chair, on the throne, not a chair, is a foot on the throne, and he's sort of like leaning with an elbow on the armrest, his chin resting with
Yeah.
rubies emblazoned on his neck as well as on the crown. As you approach this collection of people, uh, there are many courtiers on the lower dais in front of them. Um, they're sat at their own seats. Imagine sort of the jury stand in a courtroom. On either side, there are many people of note sitting on either side. Uh, a huge assembly of people, and they are all focused on a platform. It's empty for the moment, as the event has not yet started. As you all make your way to, not you all, as you both make your way towards this sort of assembly of people, um, two guards stand in front of you. They cross their halberds to either side, preventing you from crossing.
I see.
Only invited representatives are allowed beyond this point. And then you see that the one that spoke, no helmet, sort of in a similar Empyrean armor, sort of spits down in the ground in front of you.
Mm.
Common cell swords are not allowed beyond this point. However, you are welcome to listen in from a distance.
I'll look over at Elgin, like very annoyed, and then like I'll turn back to this guy with like a big smile on my face, and I'm like, "Oh, it's surely a mistake on your part, but we are we're a member of the audience with don't you see the resemblance?"
He sort of like looks confused a little bit. Any passing resemblance to members of the audience, I care not. Unless you are able to provide yourself with an invitation, you are not welcome. It's at this point, Ares, that you see Kovacs sort of like slowly approaching, and he's sort of like looking over at you guys with a puzzled look on his face.
I like notice, and I continue talking to this guy. I'm like, well, I'll have you know we're on orders of is he Arbiter? No, he's not Arbiter. What's it? God damn. What's his full title?
Who?
Oliver.
Oh,
I know it. It's in my head. I know it.
I haven't even met the guy.
I know you haven't. God damn, what's his title? I know it.
Isn't he your boss?
You want a clue?
I know. Hold on, I'll figure it out. It's not.
Arbiter is always what we confuse it to be.
I know, because it's like it's something to the crown. Not arbiter. It's. Oh my god, I'm blanking.
Starts with an R.
R. Retainer to the crown. Okay, I got it. Oh,
Okay.
Ooh, okay. I say I say we're actually on order from the retainer, and then I flash my August Trust badge,
Oh shit.
and then like I like do like a fancy motion with my hand, and then like as if I'm holding a trident, like I like stand it up, but then as I like do the motion, the trident appears at the last second.
At this site, they a sort of look of recognition passes through both of them. They're like, oh, fuck, and they retrieve their halberds and stand it across to opening up the way from you guys. And as this sort of happens, Kovacs from behind is like, he's like, yeah, Siegfried, come on, man. Why don't you go grab a drink or something, my friend? Tell him it's on me. Oh, my friends, I'm so glad you two have made it. Come. There are many revelries to be made. I've saved us a couple seats, a couple entertainment. So it would seem. Please, avail yourselves to the hors d'oeuvres. There's pleasure, also. And then he sort of like goes off on a tangent, you know, just the things that he does, and he's sort of like leading over to you guys.
I like to say very loudly, "Yes, of course, Your Highness."
While he's like loudly making these comments, enough so that people sort of like just spare you all no second glance. He's like, where's the rest of you? What's going on?
Ares looks over at Elgin. It's kind of like who's very deadpan right now.
Elgin's kind of just been like super unmotivated, but he'll say, "We talk after."
After, right. I was kind of hoping Charles would be here. We're gonna need his expertise in the days, the weeks to come.
Ares,
Oh,
without saying a word, like reaches into his pocket and pulls out Charles's finger, and just kind of shows him, and he says, "It doesn't seem like he'll be able to do that."
Fuck. And Perdidas?
He just like closes his eyes and nods, like a single nod.
in unison, probably the same thing.
You see him struggle to maintain a calm emotion. You see his fist balled up to his side and his arm sort of shaking. You brought their bodies?
I'll nod.
They're at the Bastion.
I'll nod.
I'll handle it afterwards.
And like a light switch, Ares goes, "Oh, okay, yes, of course, Your Highness. Please, I understand. So much pleasure."
Of course. You know how Tyranid gets sometimes. He simply must have the best, you know.
I'll
Now,
look good.
come on, Elgin, come on, my friend. There's a piece of tale for everyone involved. Come on, let's all just enjoy the address, whatever boring event my brother's made up for this time. We can stomach through it, and then it's wine and pleasure and women all around. Now, come on, take a seat. And
I'll take a seat.
I'll put you guys in here now.
Ooh.
This dais is empty.
Yes, yes, yes.
Jun, you here, buddy?
Yes, sir.
How would you like to make your entrance at this point? You witnessed similar things here. The outer gates are open. The inner gates to the castle are open. It's no effort at all to make an entrance to that point. But however, the part that is a bit more challenging is getting into the inner circle of the dais.
And I've already taken note that it's like hard to get in.
Yes, you would
To
know
that
that for
point.
sure. Mhm.
Can is there any way like I could stealth in? Cause I imagine it's like at like two dudes like at attention like
I got
kind of
you.
watching like I would. Okay.
So imagine this dais is empty. There are guards, not just two. It's just the two that stopped Elgin and Ares, but there's sort of like a line of guards preventing entrance into this sort of inner circle.
So there's a whole bunch of yeah. Let's see what I did about that then.
It's a I don't
would-
think stealthing will be too hard. It's a large castle. Perhaps perhaps you may find yourself maybe walking along the walls above and the higher, and then just dropping down if you would like.
Yeah, I would, but there's a whole bunch of people that wouldn't be noticed.
There's a bunch of people. It's also dark.
Yeah, okay, true. Yeah, so I would like to like stuff up maybe to like, is there a second floor? And then maybe I could drop down.
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
there-
so I would like to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are like halls to the second story with balconies that look down. You will notice that on this second floor is a lot more of the how do I say it, like the drunk individuals, a lot more of the courtiers that are more comfortable. The first floor is sort of like outsiders coming in to watch.
Okay, so I'd like to sneak up to the second floor, so like one of those like I guess the balconies,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would like to try to make my way like down that balcony.
Okay.
Onto the inner
As
circle.
you sort of walk into this balcony, you do notice a couple here. You do notice an older gentleman with similarly ostentatious clothes, and a woman that seems to be much younger than him. This woman has like brown skin, like black hair that's braided and tied up into this headdress, and sort of clothes that you haven't seen personally before, but it seems to be clothes of Marquette. It's sort of like veils, like see-through veils, and like chains and jewels along the sort of see-through dress.
Like looking at them, does it seem like these like two are talking like they just met at this party or like they came together?
It seems like they came together. Also seems like they reserved this balcony. It's like, oh, my friend, are you lost? He seems to be drunk. He's a bit
no.
older, and he seems to be drunk a little bit.
Looking at him. No, my friend. I was actually gonna ask you the same thing. I rented out balcony 2 for the night, and
Oh,
here we are.
balcony.
Law. Yeah. Honest mistake, really. I mean, to be honest, my good friend, you can use it if you just give me like 2 minutes.
Why don't you give me a deception check here?
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That advantage because he's drunk.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, whoa, you rolled 2 more times? Okay.
Okay.
Well, those are
okay.
just
Well,
god
well,
awful.
well.
But they're bad anyway. Whoa,
It's
whoa.
because you still have Charles Graymore dice.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
man.
true. I gotta change them cursed ass dice. I don't remember how I changed that shit, to be honest.
Oh
I'll
shit,
figure
man. Honestly, I don't even know either.
Yeah, I'll
It's
figure
Settings.
it out. Settings?
Setting wheel. The
manage
setting wheel at the
modules
top.
or
And then configure settings.
Nah, I need to do that now. Actually, that's bugging me.
No, I
It's,
got
it's
you.
at the top right. Configure settings, and then
Okay,
dice on
game
nice.
settings, configure settings,
Dice so
dice
nice.
settings. Oh,
Dice
dice.
on nice.
Dice so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 3D dice settings.
3D dice settings. Okay.
I should change that real quick. We'll change that real quick. Eligen and Ares. You're sat with Kovacs. Anything you two would like to say?
To each other or to go back?
It doesn't matter. You guys are a bit
I would
more
say that,
secluded now. You guys are a bit more in a private area now at this point. You guys have like sort of like a little relief to yourself.
I'll say to Kovacs, what's the reason for the assembly?
Charles's father has finished his advancements. Seems like he's unveiling something today.
I'm like his father.
This is horrible timing. Elgin, why didn't you sending to me? I could have been there at the Bastion. We could have revived them by now.
I'll kind of just look at him, sincerity on my face, and I'll say, I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's a small matter.
It just happened. I guess I'm not really in my own head right now.
I understand, but listen, I need you to focus. This is a pivotal moment for all of us. I don't know how things will change after this.
Got it.
Have you changed your dice, my friend?
Yeah, but these drinks are ugly though.
Bro, it's so easy. You remember the Cobalt Soul, bro. Them
Sorry,
joints
guys,
better
I
be
got the best
Cobalt.
ones. I got the best ones, bro. So, oh my
that
god, oh!
That shit's so mid, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
What?
Those
Shut
are
up, man.
mid.
Shut up.
Those are, you didn't even make them yourself, bro. You
Yeah,
kind of look
bro.
like that, bro.
Oh, look at these
Bro, look
cool
at
dice
the
settings.
D6.
Yeah, that shit's so lame, dude. What?
Yeah, okay, but
It's one strange looking D6 and everything else is just numbers.
yeah, okay, buddy.
Yeah.
It's not even true. Look at the D4.
Dude, it sucks, man. It's lame.
Them drinks are pretty ugly.
Look at these.
Alright, moving on.
Look at that.
Okay.
Whew, sheesh. 21? Sorry. You got it, my friend. Tai? Junki?
Yeah, we gonna run with these, I guess.
Let me see him.
A
Let me see him real
little
quick.
bit. Okay. I don't think I cooked, but okay.
Ooh. These are kind of fire. These are not bad.
They're not bad. They're solid.
They're solid. You can change them later, but they're solid
I
right now.
can't change my dice.
Why did
What
it
the
say
heck? I can't
tie?
change my dice.
Oh,
You gotta click on your guy.
nah. Alright, what's happening?
So, this older gentleman, he's like, I could have sworn I made a reservation. However, it might have just been a double booking. How magnanimous of you, my friend. Listen. How about, look, there's enough space here. I'm sure my pretty partner here and I won't bother you. I'd be willing to share it if you are.
I'm just like, I let out like a hearty. Honestly, my friend, yes, that sounds like a great time. Would you mind getting us some drinks?
Oh, that's a wonderful idea.
Yes.
That's a wonderful idea. Cassandra, my dear, would you like to accompany me? She sort of smiles and nods, and then leaves the balcony with him.
And I do like a little with the little two fingers to the forehead and like a little peace thing, just like goodbye, little thing. And then I do like a
It
little
does the
cool,
same
like,
thing.
little... Yeah. And like while he's out of shot, I literally back to the balcony. I just roll off of it.
Nice. This is maybe 30 feet in the air, and you're just gonna drop
I roll
down.
off it, but I'm grabbing. I want to grab the I want to hang where the
I
bottom
got you.
part of it is.
I got you.
Nah, I don't.
And then you
Oh,
dropping
okay.
down, right?
Assassin's Creed, bro.
Yeah,
Assassin's
I'm dropping
Creed.
down. I'm
Okay,
dropping
hell
down.
yeah.
It's just for style.
Oh,
I'm
hell
just,
yeah.
Flip it over the edge, grab it, then just drop it down.
Hell yeah, brother. Tell you what though. That's
Damn.
that's 17 damage.
No.
Whoa. Oh, wait, I thought I didn't take damage. You know. 'cause the
Whoa!
slow
I mean, you can
fall
use your
is
reaction
nice.
if you want.
I.
Oh shit!
You know, I will.
17. Oh, 17 damage
Damn.
that just turns to 0
Damn, God. 17 would have been like half your health too.
as you
okay.
nimbly fall down among the audience. Oh my! As
I'm
you
like, I'm
Land
so
among
sorry.
a group of. Are you
I'm like,
alright?
What is in that ale?
Oh my friend!
And I'm like, I'm like, please, I need a minute. And I
Oh,
just lean up
pish
against the
posh!
pillar.
Tell me, are you quite alright?
Yes.
yes, shut up. Yo,
I love this guy. I
dumbass.
actually love this guy.
This guy's so funny,
stupid.
bro. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Hi, where you been on my life? Digging at me.
You digging at me?
He knew to this.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, bro.
But let me get something like reactions like what, there's no like what's the limit to reactions like
It's-
like
it comes
okay,
back every
like it's
turn.
like yeah I'm about to say it's like something like like because I remember like you know I'm a noob but like whenever I was getting Tekken VG3
He a
know,
noob, he a
obviously,
noob, chat.
the hell is rebuke
Hey, chat, can we get a return by death, chat?
Huh?
Okay but yeah
All right. As you drop down in your nice little subtle entrance, you look over among the dice, and you see High Curator Lionette looking over at you, like raised eyebrow. So like,
and
really?
I'm looking at her and I'm just like and I just like do the little like hands out like shark kind of thing like
You see, she sort of like snickers a bit and like puts a hand over her mouth to conceal the little smile.
and then I like lock in. I imagine she sees, but I'm like locked in for the mission. Like that little thing with Aang's son. That's just literally.
I know exactly.
the ball. Yeah, it's gonna be perfect with this ball, dude, bro.
He's funny, so
Wait,
he said,
actually
"Hey,
though, holy shit.
It's gonna be so perfect.
digging at me.
Digging in me. Alright, Luckin.
I like him. I remember that.
As you all talk amongst yourselves, let me also get from Expositor June a perception check. Oh, 20.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of hard to see.
With a 20, filthy 20, you do notice among the crowd on the other side, in a relief all to themselves, is the young prince that you were meant to convene with. You notice that he is joined by 2 individuals, look to be tired a bit. They seem crestfallen. Amongst your studies, you would know who these people are.
You said I would.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
It's the Cobalt Soul's job to be informed,
Yep. True.
and precisely these guys and their relations to important people among not just the Empire but the Wildmount at large. For you see, very powerful people here in terms of connections. 2 people that certainly fit the profile. One, brother of the Pontifex over in Port Damali, of the new religious concord made to counter the Jackal's destruction, and then sat maybe in the same room as his brother, brother of the Morning Knight, and member of a rival organization of the Ogden Trust. And I do believe Ares has sort of been a bit more public about that recently, right?
Right, yeah, no, he's kind of
About me.
doing he's
Yeah.
kind of like hiding his insight type of deal.
Yeah, type of thing, yeah. And I think to the normal folk, even to some certain higher people, that connection wouldn't be made. However, these people are in the know, and it's sort of easy to connect these dots.
Oh, so I would already know that Ares is part of Alcatraz.
Yeah, because I
Okay,
think
I mean, yeah, for information group. I mean, yeah.
yeah, I think the same is also true. of in terms of connections. But you do notice that, and as you're sort of like looking over at this group, you start to hear um, the gates close. The gates close in the distance. A hush falls over the crowd as they begin to part, and you hear the metal clanking of footsteps. It comes.
While this is going on,
Mhm.
I was gonna say, while this is going on, I'm assuming because you had to look across the room to see a Prince Kofax, right?
Yeah.
Like, can I like slowly kind of start making my way over there? Or
Yeah, surely. Yeah.
Yeah. I would
Let,
like.
let me
just
just get
like,
a stealth check from you. It's not
Yeah.
super high DC.
Okay.
Dark room.
Because we're like in a crowd of people and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to kind of like.
Yeah, good enough. Hell yeah.
Okay.
You start making your way closer. But your eyes, everyone's eyes, is sort of like pulled to where this source of sound comes from. It is it's one at first, and then it's multiple, and it almost seems to be multiplying exponentially into a small little army. You see the guards part as in walks an older gentleman, being guided by a cane. Let me get insight checks from all three of you. Ooh,
Nah,
that's
my
a
dice are
nat
so much
20.
better, bro. What y'all talking about, bro?
Yikes.
Chat, clip that.
Chat. This guy's Delulu.
Clip that,
19,
chat.
27, and 17. Hell yeah.
You're not 20, bro.
Oh my god, a nat 20. Okay. Okay, alright. Junki and Eligen. Sorry, I keep saying his full name. We'll figure out the last name later.
Yeah.
June and Eligen, you guys see this guy part, and he is joined by another man, sort of stout, similar in age as he is, but this guy is sort of like leather armor on. He has like a short sword sheath behind him, like horizontally behind his waist. And you do notice this older man that's walking with a cane is wearing sort of like a trench coat. Very, very nice, like noble, like a noble shirt with like cotton pants. You know, just the richest, most ostentatious clothes that you can see. As he steps, you notice that as he steps with his left foot, silence. As he steps with his right foot, clank, like a loud banging among the stone. And he's followed by a formation of what seems to be knights at first. But then you notice that the joints are completely mechanical. The chest pieces, you see several cogs.
Oh shit.
And you hear from the upper platform, the dais, what you hear is actually silence, as even the inner audience, as well as the people on the upper platforms, hush as you see King Idis put a hand up. He doesn't say anything. Puts a hand up, silences everyone. and nods to Edgar Graymore.
Oh shit.
He ascends the dais at the center of this courtroom. The crowd is a bit uneasy. You guys hear whispers flitting through the air. Behind him, these constructs stood at attention, in formation. Not information, in space formation. Just monstrous makes of iron, bronze. And let me get Arcana checks from everyone. Oh, actually, with the nat 20 and insight as well, Elegant. Not Elegant, Aries. Oh my god, another nat 20. Holy fucking shit, we're cooking with gas, people. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh
Yeah,
fuck.
nice dice, Elgin.
Okay. Holy shit. Okay, 20 on insight. I made you roll this insight check, Aries, because this seems to be a sort of formality. And I think you know this, looking at Edgar approaching the dais, looking at him gaze upon the upper platform with such a familiarity with the people stood on that platform, that the decision here to be made has already been done. This is all just sort of an announcement, a formality. With a 25 in Arcana check, June, you would have known the Greymore family to be devout, devout scientists, inventors, artificers of reputable stature for benefiting the needy, the less fortunate, the veterans, the people that are injured. What stands behind the father of prosthetics here is not that. Because among all of the gears and the wires, there are runes, and they glow blue. With the nat 20 in Arcana, I will message something to you later because I don't want this to be seen in video either.
Okay.
And just keep that 25 in Arcana in the back of your head for now. But anyways, the torches cast long shadows over the unmoving faces of these robots, these automatons.
Jesus.
He clears his throat. The good people of Rexentrum. I know what you've heard. Whispers, rumors, the chattering of fearful minds too small to grasp the weight of what stands before you today. He pauses. The man in the armor steps to the side and sort of blends into the crowd. See Edgar sort of takes center stage at this point, addresses the king, and looks over at the courtiers among the lower platform. Let me speak plainly. Our city, our world, rots from within. Thieves rule the alleys. Corruption festers in the guard barracks. Blood seeps beneath every cobblestone. Our sun does not even bother to shine upon this land anymore. And yet, we light candles, say prayers, and hope it will pass. Hope that the dynasty will turn the other cheek, as they have for decades. No more. He turns to the king. I did not come to beg change of kings and cowards. I build it on my family's name. Behold, my sentinels. He turns back. At the mention of the word sentinels, all the robots stand at attention.
This nigga got so much aura.
My children. He gestures his hand, and one of the automatons step forward. Its movements are unnaturally smooth, its eyes dimly glowing, much like coals beneath glass. Crafted not of flesh, but of will and steel. Bound not by greed or hunger, but by the ancient sigils of control and command. They do not sleep. They do not waver. They don't forget. The Greymoor Sentinel shall watch where men could look away. The Greymoor servants shall toil where hands grow weak and hearts grow weary. And should blade be drawn against us, should darkness rise once more, should jackals trampede over our cities, they shall meet it without fear, without mercy, without sacrifice. Now I see the fear in your eyes. You wonder, can they be trusted? Let me ask you this. Can men be trusted? These creations are not born of madness, however you like to call me behind my back. They are born of necessity. This city has outgrown its flesh. It is time it had bones of iron, of bronze, of steel. I offer you no promises of peace, only order. Stand with me now or stand aside. The age of silent suffering is over. I assure you, the atrocities that were made over in Blade Garden will not happen again. They will not happen upon these homes. Tonight, Rexcentrum changes, whether you accept it or not. Now tell me, would you all like to explore what I have in store for this city? Well, if not, no one's stopping you from leaving. Just we hope the jackals don't find you. He stops talking. The single automaton that stood forward, you see it clench its fist and punches the ground. All of the automaton behind, they turn to the side, they take 2 steps backwards, and Edgar Greymoor turns and walks away, immediately out of the dais, without even addressing the king. He exits. One by one, the automatons follow. They stay in formation. The one that was called out earlier stands up, takes a slow, watchful gaze over all of you, and it slowly turns and joins his brethren, falls in rank. Alright, how we feeling? Are you guys okay? What's going on?
Blood just aura farmed so
Yeah,
hard.
I'm definitely just like,
Bro,
yeah, okay,
okay. Okay. Alright, so I mean, I definitely want to follow this guy. I definitely want to follow this guy. I want to follow this guy so bad.
do it.
Can I do that?
You get up to follow him, but you hear. Sorry. At this point, many people have started talking once more. They've started to heavily discuss what the show of power, and they're sort of clamoring and chattering amongst themselves. They silence once more as the king puts a hand up. As you stand up, the king puts a hand up. People of Rexentrum, last night, Edgar Greymore, once a man of our court, now something far more strange, stood within my dais and proclaimed a new age. One forged uh, not by the blood of warriors and their suffering, but by his own hand, brass and bone. Now we have suffered this past year with no sun to grow our crops. We cannot feed the many soldiers that we need to defend us from the jackals and to protect us from this oncoming war. Believe me when I say that this decision was not made lightly. I fear our safety. And I'd say you can still be walking out at this point if you'd like, Ares.
I mean, okay. So I hear him say this, bro. Oh my god. And like, I'll say, I'm not. I would say I don't say this subtly. Like, I'm not trying to be subtle at all. But like, as he says this, I'll say, to what end? But kind of like speaking to Elgin and Kovacs. I say this while I'm like still in the main circle, I guess.
Right.
Look as I stand up.
I think the king would sort of twitch his head over to where he heard that sound come from, to where he heard your words. I don't think he would have placed precisely where it came from. He says, "Now, I'm no fool. I know what this is. He claims that they would bring order to our realm. I believe it to be complete surveillance. I'm sorry for making this decision, but I have decided that your lives are more important than your peace. Do not mistake the shimmer of his servants for salvation. They are machines, and they do not mean mercy. Does not understand loyalty. When it breaks, it doesn't bleed, but we do. He stands up, straightens his crown. Hear me now, all of you. These are struggling times. And I know your discord. This kingdom was built by the living. And I plan for it to endure by the living. By sword, by flame, by crown. And when the jackals come, we will let these iron beasts march. We will meet the jackals, not as sheep, but as lions. And you start to notice, like, some scattered clapping from among the audience. It's scattered for sure, and it's unsure. Many people just sort of remain silent. You see Idas do like a deep sigh, and signals for the end of this address. Uh, and he begins to walk off. Um, However, you notice this piece of food, like refreshments, a slice of pie thrown from one of the upper balconies. Would have hit him square in the face. Um, Blocked by the cloak of the morning night as he walks off the dais. Meeting adjourned.
Okay. Am I still like kind of making my way to Prince Kovacs? Or...
Yeah, I'd say you're
Okay.
I'd say you've made your way there.
Okay. That he's still like with his peoples.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
As you walk up, you
Nothing
sort of hear Kovac say, he's addressing the two that he's with. He's like, well, now you two know why I wanted Charles to be here.
He's addressing Ares and Elgin?
Ares and Elgin, yeah.
Okay.
And you hear him say that as you walk up to him.
I'm like...
It was like it would seem, and then as he walks like towards the exit, he sees this guy walk in.
Easy though. I'm like, and what happened to Mr. Graymore? Walk over.
Oh shit.
Ares like he's like staring daggers into this guy.
He's like looking back at him, like not even like really phased.
He looks back at Kovacs. He's like, "Is he an expected guest?"
Well, I have sent word to High Curator Lionette. Are you who she sent?
That'd be me. I'm Jin. And I like hold out my hand.
Ah, then you are a friend.
And I'm like, yes, I'm like, and as your new friend, what happened to the prodigal son, Mr. Graymore? You would think he'd be at an event such as this.
Please, that is not a topic to bring up right here.
Ah, I see. But yeah, I'm the guy who High Curator Lionette sent.
Well, June, did you say your name was?
Yeah, Jun.
Jun.
I didn't say my last name, but
Well, you are a welcome sight. We are experiencing some troubles at the moment, so I'm afraid I can't give you a formal greeting at this time. We have some business to take care of at our headquarters. Would it be fine for us to have a more formal meeting within a nearby tavern tonight?
like, of course.
You see that he sort of begins to turn back to Ares and Elgin, but he sort of like stops midway through. June, what did you make of the Greymore address?
Well, to me, it just.
Oh wait,
seems like
sorry.
an
Before you
odd-
answer that, let me message you something real quick on Discord.
Okay.
This is related to that nat 20 you made earlier.
Okay.
chat. The free holiday T-shirts still out. They're actually going on sale. We got the last 20 in stock. Make sure to buy in bulk.
Buy in bulk.
If you buy 2 or more, it's free shipping.
Ooh, that's a good deal. All right, you got it, Ty?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He asks you, before we reconvene, what did you make of those things, those sentinels?
Mr. Greymore is a genius, I'll give him that, but I question the source of the power of these machines. It's not. I don't think it's something. Something. It doesn't sit right with me. You know, I speak of. Not without giving up too much information. I just say that I just feel as if it can't be natural how they're powered.
Aries will say, like, from behind Kovacs. It seems as though his son takes after him, and like he reaches in his pocket and kind of like holds the middle finger.
Okay, why does the guy do it?
Did you notice this?
No, I don't pull out the middle finger. I just kind of like have my hand in my pocket.
Oh, you fidgeting with it?
Do I notice that he's
Yeah.
in his pocket?
Give me an insight check.
Alright.
How would you see a finger in his pocket?
Well,
No,
he
I'm
wants
not-
to see if
I'm
he's in
not-
his pocket.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And if
I'm about to say this roll is ridiculous. What?
Oh shit. Yeah, you notice him. Hand in
and if
pocket.
that's truly the case, then this is not very good.
Yes, I agree.
Then we are
Hey.
thinking along the same. We're after the same thing. It's at this point where he sort of. What happened to my music? Play that shit back.
Are we all like leaping together? Or, like...
Not yet. See, technically, you guys are still sort of like at the little area that. What the fuck is going on with my shit, man? God damn it. Okay. Not yet. You guys are sort of still at that area of that Kovacs had like unofficially reserved. It's at this point, like right before he leaves, that you hear like from behind you, Jun. It's like, oh hey, I'm glad the fucker found you. As you feel like a weight like on your shoulders, as like the high curator just like puts a like an arm around your shoulder. This is my boy.
Oh, yeah.
Prince
Aries
Kovacs.
like slowly looks over at Kovacs.
Kovacs like slowly looks over back at you. It's like, well, I've been networking, trying to find like-minded individuals.
It would seem that way.
Yes, and
Hopefully these individuals are a little more vetted than your previous help.
we don't speak ill of
And
the
I like-
dead, Aries. It's
I
unbecoming.
like also like Aries. I'm just like, oh, I am well and capable of, being of service to you guys.
Oh yeah, this one right here has been well vetted. Yup. He's got all his shots. Made sure of it back when he was younger. Ain't that right? My boy? And then she sort of like pinches your cheek.
I'm like, I have been training from a very young age.
Oh well, you three must have some business to take care of. I'll reconvene with my boy here, and we'll set up a more formal introduction. And Kovacs is sort of course, High Curator. Thank you for your service. And then Kovacs sort of looks back to you guys. Well, let's go.
As we're leaving, can I be positioned behind Aries to pickpocket him?
Sure.
Okay. This is a stealth check or what?
This would be, yeah, you can do a stealth check first.
Okay.
What's your passive perception, Aries?
26.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Okay. Holy
Oh yeah, good luck, buddy.
Oh, Can I back out?
Oh no!
Can I back up?
You don't know his passive perception. Oh.
Oh my. Okay, stealth check didn't even pass.
It's fine. This is more like a positioning thing. I'd say Ares like is very aware that you're behind him.
All right. Didn't know what.
Well, you don't know that he's clocked you.
Okay.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Ares?
Like he knows that I'm there, but he doesn't know what I'm doing.
Well, he knows you're there. You don't know that he knows.
I wanna,
Okay.
I noticed him. I noticed him
What?
being weird. I would like to, subtly, stop to, readjust my shoes.
Okay.
When I noticed that this is a bit, like as a well-trained guy myself.
I don't know. Give me an insight check.
Did I also insight to see if I see any of this?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my! I'm actually rolling so hard. Oh my god.
I'll stealth the shoe tying.
Okay, well there you go. Okay, well.
He's gonna what? You're gonna stealth the shoe tie?
You don't know. You don't realize like, oh, he's stopping for
I mean,
some
yeah. What is it?
Yeah, he's like stopping.
I don't-
Alright, well, as I am not aware of, Ares' I'm not aware that Ares is super aware of me, but is there any way that I can still, like, kind of pick his pockets even though he knows I'm there? Like,
Sure, man. Give me a sleight of hand.
oh.
Wait, did I not see any of that?
No, you totally see this.
Oh, can
He
I
sees this
intervene?
too?
Can I intervene in any way?
Well,
No.
Yeah, I didn't do
No.
anything yet. Do I notice that Elgin's watching me at least? Like, do I notice that Elgin's watching
yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Well,
please
not
don't let
even.
me
What's your
see
passive
fucking-
perception? What's your passive perception?
It's like without the buffs and stuff.
What's the number in between? The number in the graded text.
Oh, +3.
Nope, that's a 13. I
13,
mean, it's not
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not like it's not like Elgin's being stealthy.
Yeah, like he's not stealthy at all. Like, so would I notice this? or-
Yeah, I'd say you notice him looking.
Okay, I with that being in mind, I would like to back out of this and just proceed.
Okay, yeah, no, it's fine. As I stop and as he walks ahead of me, I want to pickpocket him.
You're so stupid, bro. Do I notice?
No, he rolled a
If I
31. He rolled a 31.
Okay.
I got a 27 on this sleight of hand.
Okay.
I saw that, right? Do I see that?
All right, guys, hold on. What's going on?
I would
okay.
just like
Okay.
I
So-
would like to just know what I'm looking at. You know what I mean?
So I got a 31 stealth. So to everyone, it assumes that he just stopped for no reason once he stopped.
Yeah, you don't see this. You don't see him pickpocketing him back. I think, yeah, 27. Yeah, I think you pick out like a little note.
Okay,
shit,
okay.
bye.
Do you have any money? Can I take a gold
Did he
piece?
have any money?
What?
You
No,
know,
no. Actually, I wanna pickpocket onto him a fake gold coin.
Okay. Funnily enough, this guy does not have any coin on him.
Okay, cool.
Bro,
He's gonna
Liz,
have a fake gold coin with an A carved into it.
Oh shit.
Bro's a slave to freedom. Hey, D-pull, chat, D-pull. Those are for the scholars 100 years from now.
Bro is one upping. He's like gassing himself up, bro. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Dude, the chat is they're going like, oh my god, the insight is crazy.
Dude, whatever.
What is this guy talking about, yo?
But yeah, Ares will take a mental load of this whole interaction.
TSPMO, ICL.
Yo, chill, bro. I put you on for real.
You did not, bro. That shit's been a trend on TikTok for like a month and a half now. You're late as hell.
It
I
is.
gotta
It's-
admit.
Yeah, but I started it though. That's the thing.
You
Like,
definitely did not, buddy.
my TikTok account that has 5.10 billion followers. Yeah.
5.10. So 6, right? So 6. Or is it 5.1? Yeah.
No,
Are you
5.10,
saying
bro.
0.10 like a whole number? Like what are you talking?
Yeah, exactly, bro. Because 5.99 is like 1 billion.
That's
Never mind.
just
Lock in, bro.
it.
Lock in, bro.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Okay.
Would
That
you all
was-
stop
that was-
fooling around? We have to revive your dead teammates. Hello? Hello?
Does that
Oh,
come
sorry.
back?
I just had to stop to readjust my.
Oh, of course.
research.
I'll see you at the
I'm like,
tavern.
I'm walking next to
I hear you.
Ares. I'm like, was that guy gonna rob you?
In Thieves' Cant, I say I just say the word idiot in Thieves' Cant.
Elegant like thinks you're talking about him, and I'm like, oh, damn, okay.
That's totally
It's
fair.
these guys is rusty. It's rusty, so he's like, oh
Up to
shit.
interpretation. Just calling it. Oh boy.
Maybe my intuition was off. Yo, what's up with my token?
Yeah, cause I don't know. You keep changing your art.
It's the same one.
No, you changed it.
Nah.
Yeah.
What?
What?
We're back home.
Yeah. Kovacs walks with you guys back to the Bastion.
I'm in a fucking tree.
Says to you, I don't like this. I feel like things are changing. I know he's working with the Cerberus Assembly, but I can't prove it.
You're talking about Senior Mr. Greymore?
Yes.
Am I here too?
No, you're not here. You're with the High Curator. And I'll get back to you in a sec.
I'll speak to Kovacs. I'm like, is there any way to get an audience with Mr. Greymore?
I've tried several times already.
Do you think he'd agree if found out the news about his son?
Well, there won't be any news of his son because I'm gonna revive him, and everything will be fine. We'll catch Charles up, and he is going to have an audience with his father.
I don't know, Prince Kovacs. I just
It's fine.
have a bad feeling.
It's fine.
What?
Did you at least do what you needed to do in Berlevin? Did you find your ally? I sure hope
He's
it was
dead
worth
too.
it. What?
There was
Such
a
a horrible mission.
troll.
There's
outside.
there was another looming threat, Kovacs.
Yeah.
But we handled it.
What do you mean looming threat?
I can show you inside.
Alright, come on. The hirelings, they'll be back later. I don't know where the Steel Dragons went off to, but they were pretty shaken up about the whole automaton thing. Thought you guys would be back yesterday, so I came in last night. Alright. I talked to them, see if they knew anything. We all seem to come to the similar conclusion. Just wait till Charles gets back.
Right.
Now where are their bodies? Perdidas, Charles, your friend. I can bring them all back. You see that he sort of
Right.
like pulls at a necklace that has several diamonds on it, and you see that some little like slots for the jewels are already empty. Only a couple diamonds remain on this necklace.
I just lead him to where they were in the sanctuary.
Okay. Sanctuary. Yo, shout out
I
to this
didn't
old
see-
Charles art, dude. We got new Charles art for like a session and a half,
Yeah. Bad luck.
and
I mean, it sounds like he's coming back though.
Sure thing. Yeah. Sure.
all right. Perdidas and Charles will go first. This one over here, he does not seem like much. Are you sure that this mission was worth it?
Ares like looking over at the tarp covering the decapitated head. He's like, just continue.
You see that he takes one diamond, and uncovers like the tarp for Perdidas and Charles. Elgin, will you please send a sending spell to Tiernan?
Message?
Message, yes.
No, I'm asking. What's
Just tell him to come here.
send a sending spell to Tiernan? Tiernan, this is Elegant. Behalf Prince Kovac, please come to the back.
Copy. So, leaning down, he inspects their bodies. Must have been some battle to have caused such wounds among you all. You all known to be quite capable.
Yeah, it was a very hard battle.
Isn't Gil just literally in pieces?
Yeah, pretty much. He's like a stump. Let me put some dead emojis here. Boom.
Nice.
Boom.
He just got a couple of them.
Perdita's got fucking CC chained.
Let me break this.
Is that a hematoma sigil over there?
Jesus
Yo, that's
Christ.
crazy.
yo, modern callback. Let's go.
Modern callback.
Callback to the beginning of the session.
Oh my god. Oh man, I'm gonna show Khalil this timestamp later. Kovac sort of leans down. Oh wait, where's Kovac's thing at? Shout out to this token. He looks so put together here. This is not what he looks like anymore.
Oh shit, really?
Gotta go with the facade, bro.
He sort of gets down on both of his knees here in front of at like their heads. Puts the diamond and it's pretty small. However, it's resplendent. It shares a lot of its natural yeah, it's dancing. He sets it down between the two of them. He rolls up his sleeves, and you notice like several markings along his forearm, and they seem to be like faintly glowing. And you notice 6 of them sort of stop glowing as he goes to cast a spell. And you notice this, Allergen. It's very similar to the verbal and somatic components to revivify. However, these ones seem a bit more precise, a bit more. What's the word? Actually, no, they wouldn't be a bit more. They would be less precise, as a sorcerer. Kovac's magic is innate. He doesn't have a very scholarly education to it. It's all just sort of like emotional and however he feels. He tries to cast these spells. He's more like a conduit to these spells. And as he performs these components, Ares, you start to see their golden threads start to like originate from Kovac's celestial energy starts to emanate from him, as like you see like a very faint halo appear over his head, and you start to see the threads of the golden threads start to appear back on Perdita's and Charles's hearts. It's follows by it's flickery, the lights, the threads. They're very faint, and they flicker, and then you see Kovac sort of like clear his throat, and you see him like cough into. He loses focus on the spell, but he won't stop coughing. The threads disappear. You see the halo over his head also disappear. What's happening? He just won't stop coughing. You see him double over on the ground, and he starts to cough up. It's black. It's black blood. And you see this huge spray of black ichor from Kovacs's mouth. As he tries and fails to revive him, but he just won't stop coughing. The black blood, as it splatters on the ground, it starts to sizzle and burn, and he just won't stop coughing.
I mean, as it's happening, I would like a sense of urgency is like, he rushes over and like tries to cast healing hands on him.
Healing hands. As you reach into your ASMR abilities, the black blood that spews from Kovacs's mouth starts to cling to your hand, and it burns. And it burns. What is this? What else are you doing? Elgin, anything?
Yeah. I'm gonna immediately, fearing the worst, I run over to him and cast Death Ward.
Death Ward, okay. Cast Death Ward. You feel the protective aura of your magic shield him. But he's now clutching at his throat as he feels his airways close up. His chin now black with brackish black ichor.
Can I like look at the ichor, inspect it, what it is?
Very similar to what the jackals.
When they bleed?
When they bleed and when they die.
I'm like looking at Elgin. I'm like, Elgin, don't stop focusing. And then like I'll take out my trident, like I'll spawn it, and then like I'll thrust it into his heart.
Oh. As you thrust into. Oh, wait a minute. Pause. As you.
Yo.
Sorry, didn't mean to ruin the vibes there. Sorry. As you take your trident and stab at Prince Kovacs. You feel it break through his chest. Let me know, what are you trying to do here?
Okay, so like I'm seeing that there's like something like taking over his body, right? And I'm trying to purge him of that thing by essentially killing him, but the Death Ward will, instantly revive him.
Yeah. The Death Ward keeps. I thought the Death Ward keeps him at 1 hit point.
If they go to 0, they come back to 1 hit.
Okay, but they do go to 0 first, right? Or
The target will drop to 0 hit points as a result of taking damage. The target instead drops to 1.
Okay, so they drop to 1 instead. Okay, why don't you roll me damage, Ares?
Okay.
You can do sneak attack with this as well.
Okay.
Yo, sneak attack on the first.
I want to infuse necrotic energy into the attack, so.
He coughs. His eyes are glowing red, and he's starting to cry black tears as well.
Sorry.
Looks over to Elgin as he takes that damage. I think this is the first time Kovacs is taking damage, right?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow. First time Kovacs is taking damage. As you stab into his chest, golden blood pours out.
What the fuck is happening, bro? What the
Bruh.
fuck?
He's coughing, looking over at Elegant. Let me know. Do you have greater restoration?
I do.
He's looking over at you.
Oh, it's the curse.
Yo, okay, I cast it.
um,
It's my bad, bro. I look like a.
You,
I don't know.
you dummy.
What are you, bro? What
No,
does
no,
it
okay, I
matter,
get it, I get it, I
bro?
get it, I get it, I get it. It's okay, it's fixed. Don't worry.
The fuck was I supposed to do?
Okay, thank God.
okay, great. Aries, why don't you give me a religion check? And you have to do this at disadvantage. I'm so sorry.
No, please. Oh.
Well,
Okay.
okay, well. um, Aries, it was for a fleeting moment when you stabbed the trident into his chest. A bit of Kovacs's life coming in danger, and you're not even sure if you saw this right. There might have been two strands of life there.
What the fuck?
Elgin, as you cast Greater Restoration, what's that look like?
So, with my sword, I like just kind of waved over him to cast Death Ward, and as he's looking at me, I guess I would realize that it's like curse-like, right? So sorry, and then I kind of wave over him again with the sword, and he like shines with green, bright, pulsing energy.
You wave the sword over him, and like the coughing sort of subsides. He grabs the sword by the blade and uses it to lift himself up. What in the bloody hells was that?
Like, are you okay?
He
Dude, oh my god, what the fuck?
he looks over at Perdita's and Charles, still dead. No, I'm not fucking okay. Damn it. It was so easy before. What changed?
Aries, will like look at like the wound where he pierced him and like see like reimagine the golden blood coming out of him.
Yeah, it's
And
gone
then-
now. Looks like he's healed himself.
And then he will like flash back to Mr. Wellers. And then he will flash back to seeing Perdidas, or to seeing Charles die. And the black horse that snuffed out his golden thread.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll say to Prince Kovacs, he's like, I think it's time that we explain what happened in the swamp. And then he'll like lift the covering of Mr. Wellers' decapitated head.
Mm. You just see like a look of disgust on Kovacs's face. She just looks over at Mr. Wellers for a moment. Like you're not even sure if the implication comes across to him.
Right.
Because he.
I would.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I guess I see him like kind of like notice Mr. Wellers and kind of like become disgusted. I'll say, something strange happened when I dealt the final blow.
So very true. Doesn't say anything.
Like pause for a moment, like looks down or like looks at the severed head and looks over at the where he stabbed Kovacs. He said, golden blood came from his body.
I see. he sort of like straightens out his shirt and then like pads it where he was stabbed. Seems a lot has happened the past couple days. A lot has changed. We need to have a meeting. You see his arms. It's like he's rolled up his sleeves since earlier. He's like clutching at his forearm, looking over at the failed spell. Why didn't it work? Anyways, why don't I get... Actually, I can get from Elgin as well. Let me get from both of you guys another religion check. Okay. Elgin, you think about the resurrection spell not working at this point, and you think about how it did work earlier with Perdidas.
Huh?
Charles.
It worked.
Oh.
It worked. Yeah. Well, sorry. The revivify, worked, but also the resurrection spell, the higher tier resurrection spell, worked with the Empyrean guard that Perdidas killed back in Blade Guard.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And you think to yourself, maybe there's some sort of connection with the domain of death, now under the control of the jackals.
The domain, yeah. The mage. But, like, coming to this realization in my head, I looked at Ares, who's still holding his trident, right?
You think so?
And I'm just like, doesn't. In my head, I'm like, this doesn't.
It was like additionally, when Charles faded away, his thread, it was snuffed out by a black horse.
I'm sorry. What? I don't understand. What does that mean?
As in the symbol of the previous ruler over the domain of death.
The golden thread?
Thing that tied him to his life. To this
What?
plane.
And you can see these things.
Yeah, this is like the first time we've heard this, right?
Yeah. Right. I guess I've never explained it before, but it's kind of their lifeline. They appeared when you attempted to revive them right now, but they disappeared when he like kind of like spaces out, like looking at like where he stabbed them.
Ares, Elgin, I don't understand. Why did my spell fail? Do I have the jackals to blame, or do I have this other god to blame?
Well, whatever happened to the matron, she's not watching over the dead now. So whoever has taken her place must have... He like stops talking.
All right.
Like the mention of the matron being gone has
Right,
like
right.
bothered him.
Well, we stand at a crossroads right now. I'm sorry. I don't know where we can get more information on these gods. I would need to the dynasty be a resource?
Harry scoffs.
They've lived longer than all of us.
If the question is, could they, then yes. I could
If the question is, will they?
talk to Gar.
The one who lied to you?
Yes, the one who like. But what else could we do?
What about Port Damali?
I could contact my brother.
You think he would have information?
I think back to the flashback that I have of the books,
Mm.
and I think so. Yes,
Well, if I can't
But-
bring these two back, then I don't know what to do. You see that he sort of like hangs his head low. It's like, I'm sorry. When you needed my magic to work the most, I let you down. I'm sorry. But I
Oh.
can't, in good conscience, send you anywhere now, just the two of you.
Right. And what of Utherden? Our previous ally, Mr. Cortana, he's a follower of Loshik. Don't you think it's strange how he worships a dead god?
I do think it's strange, but now you worship a dead god as well.
but if you're talking about seeing these golden threads, Ari, did you see Khalid's thread go?
He like nods.
But we both saw him still alive, right?
We saw him, but alive. I don't know if I would say that.
Definitely didn't seem like it. Felt like it was caught in between.
Prince Kovac, are you hurt?
I'll be fine.
I like pull out my sword,
Whoa.
cover it in like green energy, and then I'll like kind of hold it over to him. I'll just tap it.
Thank you.
Yeah, he heals 70 hit points.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. I don't know what to do right now.
My bad.
We need allies. I think the Cobalt Soul is a good start, but I don't think it's enough.
This might seem biased, but what about Holiday?
Ares scoffs even harder this time. You mean the murderer?
He's capable.
Ares like, I've seen what she's capable of.
I don't trust her.
Okay, then
You know she's gonna start banging on the door in like 10 minutes. I don't know what to do with her. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Ares is like, he realizes like everyone in the room knows about the contents of the note. And
The
he's
note?
like, the letter.
oh,
The Brilliant letter?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's only
He's
three
like-
people in the room though, right?
exactly.
Yeah, I called Tiernan. Where's he at? I say that. Where's Tiernan?
I don't know. What of Uthodurn? Seems like our plans have changed somewhat. where do you want to prioritize things? Uthadern, the Dynasty, Port Damali. There's so many places to go, so many things to do. Fear all of us are being spread too thin.
And there's less of us. But I think the new plan should be the old plan. We still head to Uthadern, and for that, I contact my brother in Port Damali and Kakar in Arizona.
Right. And we are crippled, so I think it's if you say you have help, then
Well, I have one right now. You just met him. I've sent Tyrion
Well-
out to scout out some talent in the Mud Top Ward. Perhaps he'll turn up with something.
there's like in these men are trustworthy.
The expositor I can trust. I don't know what riffraff Tyrion's gonna drag in, but trustworthy people are dying like flies. So who knows?
It would seem, and he's like doing a coin trick with a fake gold coin that he has.
Maybe we should sleep on it.
I have a friend in Nicodranus. Perhaps after Uthadern, you can contact them. Maybe you'll have some familiar faces on your way to Port Damali.
Okay.
For now, we have a meeting to attend to with Cobalt Soul. Are you all amenable?
We'll go. Right, Ares? Yeah, we'll go.
He does a deep sigh, and he still holding his trident, and he does like a twirl, like spitting it so fast like the blood that was gold that is now red like splatters onto the ground, and as it splatters onto the ground he dispels it. He's like, I guess now is a better time than ever.
Listen, perhaps we can kill two birds with one stone. If I can get the High Curator to favor us in any way, perhaps we can gain access to their restricted records in Zadash. Anything. I know I'm grasping at straws at this point, but it seems like we're the only ones here trying to do something of note. At least I won't have to worry about Rex and Trump. These sentinels, if anything, they'll keep him safe from the jackals.
Yeah. You're right.
We have an appointment now. Let's go keep it. So let me know, real quick. Do you guys want to just save this meeting for next week, or do you want to have the meeting and then we can cut it off here?
I'm down to save it for next week since Khalil's not here.
Yeah, since Khalil's not here. You done, Ty? I kind of want to see Jun in action. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
What happened? What happened?
I've
What
seen
happened?
June in action, bro. He's clapped.
He's clapped.
What do
No,
you mean
he's
I'm
not.
clapped? That's not even my strong. You might got me into dexterity, bro. I see me in close quarters, bro. I beat
Oh
the shit out of
shit!
you.
Oh shit!
See me in close quarters. Now you can even touch me, low key.
I'm so scared.
Oh. Okay. Whatever.
But Ty, we were asking if you wanted to stop now or did you want to like keep going a little bit?
We can stop. We should stop. I don't want to do too much without Khalil, to be honest.
Yeah.
And to be honest, all my cats are kind of being shit rats. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of hard to.
But Jose was trying to see June in action, bro.
No, we
I
can
mean,
see
yeah,
June
we'll
in
see it,
action
but
next
like,
week.
yeah, we'll see it. I mean, it's just kind of
Okay.
unfortunate events this week.
Yeah. But check out this fucking art of Kovacs. I'm so glad I saw
Dude, this dude is
Dude,
That
scary,
shit looks
man.
fucking
Crazy.
clean. I don't know how. There's some things that I see. Like, I'm just like, how the fuck did he get this in the prompt?
I got you. What I said was, let's see.
Also, Jose, can you like screenshot that Boba Tea poem and send it to me?
You're gonna take credit for
You
it?
can copyright it, right?
Nah, it was pretty good, bro. It was pretty
It
good.
says, for Kovacs keeling over in pain, I said, D&D character art, a noble prince, a young human male with tan skin and long straight brown hair. He wears a red noble shirt with silver trim. He is kneeled to the ground, face contorted in pain. He's spitting out black ichor like tar from his mouth and eyes. He's in a dark war room. And you see, a lot of shit doesn't even come through, like the tan skin.
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
Oh, I just need enough, you know what I mean?
True.
Damn.
Good
I
job.
would say like before we head out, Aries would like return to his bear room, and like
Ooh, if you don't.
on one of the shelves he'll take out.
Actually, funny thing. You try to open the door. It doesn't open.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
My room.
Yeah.
I'm like.
Is it still your room?
I'm like, huh. And then like, I'll knock like confusingly.
Jose's like, fuck, I wasn't prepared for this.
No, I'm good. Hell no.
Oh, okay.
Hell no.
Got it
Fuck
ready
you.
in mind, bro.
My
good,
goat
baby.
DM is prepared for anything,
I'm
bro.
good,
Shut up.
baby. How do you knock?
I just like just like I just knock twice, like just
You knock twice. Okay.
yeah,
Um.
like a
Like
hold on.
Oh my god, bro, chill out, bro.
Oh god.
Okay, I tried to warn you.
I did not like that. I did not like that, bro.
What happened? What happened? Was it a
Hey,
soundboard?
it's not.
What did you do the knocking sound?
Yeah,
I
the
hate that
knocking,
shit.
bro. I hate that
that
sound, bro.
shit.
Dude,
It sounds like it's right in your tip, bro. I'm like, nah.
he does that.
He does that. You do that.
Better check your closet, Jose.
Chill out, dog. Chill the fuck out right now. You knock. Let me get a perception check from you.
Boom.
Ooh, 26. You hear some noise within the room. However, the door remains locked.
I'm like realizing that this might be the kid that Seratari that I told her she could bring. I'm like through the door. I'm like excuse me, this is technically still my room.
Bro gave it away.
Are you Operative Meyer?
Right, and I'm assuming you would be.
Hold on. And see, you hear like quick footsteps coming closer to the door, and then you hear like the cranking of something, and then you hear like a metal clink of a mechanic being put in place. And then you hear the lock disengage, and she sort of like opens the door, and you see like grenade in hand, like this
Grenade.
really small like thin girl, sort of like short hair tied up in like a little mini ponytail, but she doesn't have enough
Damn.
hair to like tie up in a full ponytail, so it's like really small.
Yeah.
Some strands of hair aren't even long enough to reach the back of her head. Basically, she was trying to copy Seratari's hair, but she doesn't have
Yeah,
enough.
I see.
Yo, where's the art?
Like,
I don't have art.
And
I'm good, my ass. Prepared for anything, my ass.
Shut your bitch ass up. I was prepared. I had to wait for Khalil to make art for his character, which I don't even know if he did.
Oh. I'm like, Aries is like he's like mildly amused seeing this sight of this very sweet child.
It was the wrong knock.
What's the wrong knock? I forgot about that.
He's like, and what exactly would the right knock be?
It's
So I know next time.
It's 2 quick knocks, a pause, and then another one.
I see. I see. I guess Saratari didn't give me the memo.
I'm Elaine.
Aries like puts his hand out. He's like, I'm Aries.
You see, she sort of sort of unclasps like this little bracelet, and comes out like what comes out is like a little mini dagger. And then she shakes your hand.
I'm like, I see. You're very fancy of weapons.
I haven't really found one that I liked yet, so she's been sort of making me try out all of them.
Ah, I see. I see. I picked out my favorite weapon when I was probably younger than you, and then like he's like, you want to see something cool?
Sure.
And he materializes his trident in front of her, like, boom.
She immediately jumps back, and then you see like hand crossbow in hand. Oh, sorry. Caught me off guard.
He's like, that's kind of the point, and then like he like dispels it, and like kind of walks in the room a little bit. He's like, can I come in? I mean, this is technically my room, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah. You open the door, and you see the bed is like still in the same way you left it. She's been
Right.
sort of you see like a mini like sleeping bag and like a cot in the corner, and it's like half turned up to the wall to like the corner of the room.
I see. Is you noticing anything else?
Yeah, there's like she actually has like a hand crossbow that's like disassembled next to the cot. Um, give me another perception check.
Holy!
Ooh, what the fuck?
Oh, I was close.
The hell? Shut your bitch ass up. Hit you with a Saibao, SYBAU.
Oh,
Um,
YBAU. Oh my.
You see
Why this shit piss me off?
next to the disassembled hand crossbow, you see a like a little box. It seemed like a jewelry box. And it sort of clicks in your head. This is like the same box that Saritari was keeping her poisons in.
Hmm. I'm like, I'm like walking around looking at everything.
Mhm.
Like very obviously, I'm not making it subtle.
Yeah, she's like following you like 2 footsteps behind. Change the music. What the fuck? Every time, man. Oh god, chat, please don't look at my recommended.
Oh. It says recommended chat. Make sure to comment below what your favorite recommended Jose video is.
Me personally, I love the pink guy video. It's so
The
cool.
pink.
I
I'm
love
pretty
the
sure.
Godfather
I'm pretty
ASMR.
sure. I'm pretty sure I've been caught in an ASMR video once or twice.
But yeah, he walks around like the room. He's like,
She sees you like looking over at like her little setup. She's like corner of the room. No blind spots.
Ah, of course. What's my bed? My bed's over there, in the corner.
Yeah.
Psychopath as little girl.
It's your bed.
Right, it's my bed, but you know, you can use it. I don't really sleep.
It's she's a bit sheepish. A bit sort of looks down for a bit. She's like, it's too soft.
He like crouches, gets like real close, and he whispers, he's like, I agree. But anyway, I'm not gonna bother you too much. I'm gonna use this room for storage.
Mhm.
And he looks at like one of the higher shelves like on the wall, and he takes out Perdidas and Charles' soul trinkets and like places them like gently on the shelf.
What are those?
He's like, just gifts from old friends. And then he looks over at her. He's like, make sure you guard them.
With my life.
Whoa.
Do you do it? Myth, miss, misredatism.
He like chuckles a bit, and he's like, yeah, I every now and then I forget sometimes, you know. But are you doing it?
Yeah.
Is that he like looks over at the poison box that's now turned jewelry box?
Yeah, she gets mad when I forget.
She's scary, isn't she?
Sometimes. But you know, I caught her sleeping in her room. She has like a little stuffed toy with her.
He like smiles deviously, like, oh, she does she?
A little rabbit.
Then did you see where she put the rabbit?
She keeps it under her pillow.
Aries like goes over to the pillow on the bed. Bro, where's Aries' room art, man? I'm gonna look at it.
Fuck.
So I don't look at this.
You know, maybe I'm not ready.
Hey, chat. Hashtag I put them on, chat.
Adventuring images. Okay, I'm gonna look at this. Huh?
Where is it? Adventuring Images?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Man, your bed is not in the corner, dog.
You know, man.
You know.
You know, it's in the corner.
Let me know.
room. But yeah, I left out the pillow. Do I say anything?
Sorry, hold on. Do. Yeah, it's oh, sorry. Yeah, you look in the actually, you do see it.
Wait, what?
You see like a little mini thingy.
Oh, sheesh.
A little mini stuffed rabbit. You see it's missing it has a button eye and it's completely missing one. So it's like a one-eyed thing. You see that like its side has been torn open like a long time ago. Excuse me, a long time ago. And it has been like stitched up with like a mismatched color thread.
Right.
Oh, you're not supposed to touch it.
I'm not touching it. He like takes out a piece of paper and like writes a note and then like slips it under the pillow where they're like so like the rabbit's holding it and then covers it with the pillow.
What does it say?
It's a secret. You can keep secrets, right?
Yeah. Well, I was supposed to keep the rabbit a secret.
Oh well.
So maybe not.
Tell you what. Next time somebody asks you to keep a secret, make sure you only tell people who you really trust.
She like nods slowly. Still crossbow in hand.
And you know, if that's the case, then you obviously really trust me, right?
I don't know. Saratari trusts you. So I do too.
He's like, good.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's nice to meet you, Elaine. Like I said, you can do whatever you want here. I just kind of use this room for storage.
Can I paint the walls?
Uh, I mean, I got the. He's like wincing. He's like the colors.
I was just joking. It was a joke.
Oh, but no. Yeah, go. Yeah, do what you like. Just don't ruin my stuff.
Um, are you staying for dinner?
I'm thinking back to this meeting we're supposed to have. Like, I don't know what time it's gonna end. And I'm like, I'll try to, but if I'm not here, then he like looks around the room. Just leave this window open.
Okay. For what?
That way I can, come back through the window and not through the door that's locked. Is that booby trapped?
Yeah, it's a tripwire.
Right, yeah. That's unsafe, and you're in a safe place, so I don't think you don't have to worry too much inside this house.
Okay.
I'm assuming Saratari set that up, probably.
No, I set it up.
You set it. Okay,
She
right.
just
No,
like puffs her chest out, looking proud.
yeah, I can. Right.
I love her, bro. I love her.
Is it like good? Like, can I tell? Is it a good trap?
Yeah. It's it's fundamental. It's like it's like a surveillance tripwire, so that the mechanism for harming the assailant isn't there, and it's like
Right.
yeah, so it's like all it does is trip, and then that's it.
Right. Okay. I see. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. I guess that is tripwire. Okay. And what is it? It just trips them? Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, and then I shoot them when they trip.
Ah, right. Oh, okay. Well, a bit of advice. When they fall over, it's actually harder to shoot them. So you're better off. He takes out a knife. It's like you're better off just stabbing them when they fall down. And he gives her a knife.
Gives her a knife.
Thanks. Do you with swords and knives? Do you forward grip or do you reverse? Saratari likes to reverse, but it feels
Yeah.
weird.
No, it's actually less practical to do it that way. I think she just does it because it looks cool.
That's what I think too. Well, my knives aren't made of fire, so.
Right, yeah, no, she's oh, I'm so cool. He's like mocking her. But yeah, tell you what, I will do my best to be here for dinner.
Okay. And if not, you can be here for breakfast.
Sure.
Okay.
And he'll like make his way towards the exit.
I'll leave the door unlocked and I'll tripwire the window.
No, that's now you're thinking smart. But you can keep the door locked and then like he like does like the knock pattern, like mimics it on the door and like winks at her.
How's it go?
It's like a knock knock, pause, knock.
Nice. Thumbs up. Big thumbs up from Elaine. Alright, I think this I think it's a good place to stop it. You know, so many sad moments today.
Oh, okay.
Nice to leave it on a high note.
True.
Yeah, Kovacs literally had died of COVID earlier.
We have a lot of moving parts now, and I feel like it's just gotten even worse.
Oh my god. No, I love Elaine, bro. Oh no. Nothing bad can happen, dude.
Who knows, man? I don't draw the line of kid
Oh god damn.
Crazy.
death.
Yeah,
Now,
no.
now she's actually a little psychopath.
No,
Dude,
yeah.
Shout out to
It's
Khalid
cute.
Katana.
It's cute though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Bro, she's just a little girl to me, bro.
Yeah,
Crazy
like
ass girl.
Oh fuck. Like, Aries having his little Last of Us moment.
Oh my god.
All right, sweet.
All right.
Dude, oh
Great
my
place to
god.
stop off. Next week we'll have a meeting, and then we might have some new recruitments. Hopefully Khalil will have some character
Yeah,
art
we should
stuff.
probably check if Khalil's alive.
Yeah, you guys
I think
follow
he's fine.
him. I think he should be good. Let's put the
Let me text him.
hematoma status condition on his character.
All
Cool. Let me stop off my recording here. Alright,
right.
guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that calm little episode of. Look at me. I'll see ya.